Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Wednesday, it's the middle of the week, and that means it's time for us to be jumping in to some good old Warframe. Hello and welcome back one and all to the Altar here. Hello there, Beardface. Hello, Adam Malik. How are you both doing today? Welcome, welcome. It's been an interesting few days for me, not gonna lie. Whilst you guys have been doing whatever you've been doing, I've not been on the channel here. It's been an interesting few days, running into bits and pieces all over the place. It's been crazy. But here we are, we're back in the sound, the understandable, the normal world, as it were, of Warframe, where we can just go and murder things for loot. Hello Archer, say hi. New haircut? Yes indeed, yep, finally got around to getting my haircut. I decided, you know what, it just worked. I went for ever so slightly longer on the sides than I used to do for the last couple of years. Just one little bit longer, but yeah, otherwise, it's pretty much the same hair, just a lot tidier than it was last time I was on the stream. And I'm saying, been doing some repair work in the backyard because of the storm. That's understandable, yeah. It was not exactly a pretty pair of storms we've had in the UK recently. And if you've had anything the same yourself there, I can definitely see there being some repairs necessary, yeah. You got your head fully dreadlocks yesterday? Nice, Beard, nice. Hello, Prime Disappointment. How you doing today? Give the dog a pet. Dog was... Pretty sure we were on the bridge. We were? Okay. Yeah, sure. Go figure. That's how this works. I was like saying, total boy, yes. Just saying I'm too old to get smarter. Well, that is wrong. That is absolutely wrong. You are never too old to get smarter. You may find yourself in certain predicaments over time, which might make things more difficult, but you are never too old to get smarter, Pazak. Never too old. Alright? So don't you worry about it. Things may be slower, things may be a struggle. Sure. I ain't gonna push that away. Kids do learn better than adults, that's just a fact. But you're never too old to learn. That's a fact. Ready for an audio only? Fairly. But better saying, hello Kenneth, might I inquire what your choice figurations are for this week, please? Sure, let's have a look. Let's have a look what we got today then, shall we? Also, have we apparently got no transcoding again? Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Twitch. That's just what we wanted on a Wednesday, wasn't it? So, I have got a Invigoration for Vorn, which is a melee critical chance and a heal rate bonus. We have got one for Octavia with ability strength and ability efficiency. Holy grail of caster stats right there. And then we've got one for Nezha with primary damage and sprint speed. Okay. So the caster heavy frame with some caster heavy stats. We've got the speed heavy frame with some speed stats. And then we've got Vorban doing Vorban things. Yeah, make of that what you will. Hello Clemkiller, how are you doing today? Hello Snake Raider. Nezha go vroom? Absolutely, Nezha go vroom. Want to join the sortie? You can absolutely join the sorties on. As soon as I put this in public, let me try that again. There we go. Bam. You just got Octavia Prime, mind showing what she's about? Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. You've just beaten Red Panda there, so we're going to be doing Octavia and then Nezha. That's the way around it's going to be working on this one. Let's grab good old Octavia Prime with my full Tron colours. Lovely stuff. Now, if you're curious about actually building for Octavia, I've got a variety of builds available if you want to check those out, because I've actually got to name these ones here. If you do !! Octavia, I already have a full Octavia build guide, which also goes into detail as to how you can use the Mandicord for maximum effect. So I'll be showing here in action, but if you want to see the builds and how to make the most out of those builds, best to check that out there. For this particular sortie, I'm going to go with the Endless Beat build. Let's do it. Let's do that one. And also, whilst we're at it, let's switch up this weaponry here. One of the Desire is, I don't want to be using Desire right now. In fact, you know what? Oh, wrong one. There it is. Signature weapon, why not? Signature weapon. There we are, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. What else have I got equipped at the moment? Yeah, those will do just fine. Let's give this a little bit of an invigoration. Evo. Cheers, my dude. Nice, lovely cup of tea to get the day going, eh? I mean, we're into the evening, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So, in Invigoration, there's one here. Ability Strength and Ability Efficiency. Give me that good stuff. There we go. I'll actually check the build then, see what kind of change that has made to the build, at least for now. Oh yikes, automatic. That is, that's pretty insane. Yeah, definitely have that sorted. Alright, look at that. Oh, 384% strength with this build, 218% duration, 223% range, and 120% efficiency. Yikes, that is a powerful set of casting stats right there. That is a powerful set. I've got blind rage and no efficiency mods on here, and I've got 120% efficiency because I have invigoration. Ooh, those are numbers you look at, you just, oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. We've got corrosive projection on there because this build doesn't like having to deal with armor too much, so having that little bit of armor taken away from enemies is actually a decent idea on this particular build here, because the build itself is meant to focus on mallet. Look at that damage multiplier, 9.6 times damage multiplier. Ooh. Oh, that is a nice one. I hope we got some missions where I can use that. Let me also make sure I've got my companion sorted. Once again, Verglass was taken off for testing and demonstration purposes. Let's do this, shall we, guys? Let's get cracking in to the sortie. We're starting with Spy.
Really want this? Fine, let's do this.
All those buffs. Oh, I'm going to be using Octavia later because I am not just going to be using her on this Spy mission. No. That's not good enough. We'll do the Spy for now, and Octavia can handle Spy pretty nicely. But that's not enough. We're going to have to do more. Alright, let's see. We've got a rank 10 Nezha, we've got a Wukong, Ivara, and a myself Octavia. Okay. Let's do this. Let's friggin' do this. And those invigorations can be pretty crazy sometimes. Also, I noticed that for some reason the game's like, oh, you sent 6 invitations to Zom. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it just sends a bajillion invitations to people for no good reason. Alright, so what I've got active at the moment is my third ability, Metronome, which is allowing me to basically just go invisible. Pure and simple. Do not have the super speed, but I do have invisibility and the ability to nearly jump incorrectly around the map. That's a thing. Don't get stuck on pipes, come on. Here we go. There's me trying to take a shortcut, I get stuck on a pipe. Not grand, not grand. Alright, re-up that cloak, make sure it's got plenty of time on it. That Wukong can kindly go away, I got this one, thank you. Straight up the top, and hop down to here. I'm completely invisible, so they have no idea I'm here. Easy hack. Oh, there we are. Easy peasy. Basically it's saying, hi Ken, what's the did you know? Oh, there's lots of did you knows. I've got plenty of did you knows for you. Did you know, for example, that you can have 5 different combination elements at once active solo on a Kuvazar and Kuva Brahma? True story. 5 combination elements at once. Metronome buffs your jumps too. True, it does that. It also buffs your armor. That's a surprising variety of things, actually. Yeah, I just got the multi-shot buff. 115% multi-shot buff on my guns at the moment. Which is just a little bit stupid. Just a little bit. Anyway, I should be heading towards that exit, shouldn't I? Not just dicking around with a gun. There we are. I am catching up to that measure. Just a single tap was enough to kill that guy. That's ridiculous. Oh, it seems I picked up the speed buff from Octavia now. That's nice. There we are. I don't know how long that'll last, but I got it. Yeah, that's my most recent did you know. It is the 5 combination elements on a, what's it, Kuva Brahma or Kuva Tsar. There's probably a couple of weapons you can get on as well, but those two stand out to me straight away. Oh, you spawned there for some reason, Tom. Oh, that just means you loaded in really, really late. So it spawned you next to me. Yeah, Octavia does a hell of a lot, and she also has infinitely scaling damage. Which basically very, very, very few frames have. And of those that do, none compare to her ability to scale that fully. She really scales. What's a good Warframe for material farming? Necros jumps to mind as one of the better ones out there. You've also got Core as a very good one. Hydroid with an augment is passable for improved resource farming. So those would be your real top ones there. After those ones, you've also got Atlas. He can help with resource farming. A little bit jankier to use than the others. And then after that point, it's just whoever can kill the fastest. Just whoever can kill the fastest at that final stage. Speaking of fastest, that's at least the Octave request. We're jumping on to the Zoom Zoom Neja request from Red Panda. Let's do that real quick. I'm already sliding all over the place. Let's invigorate Neja. Your current lich is a Kuva Tsar? Nice. There we are. We've got primary damage and sprint speed. Oh, that should be fun. That should be fun. I'm just going to quickly pop ourselves over here. Go grab that weapon. Switch over here. There we go. Alright, I'm good now. Let's do it. Prime Disappointment asking for a Vauban after this. Alright. That's absolutely fine. We'll use up all the invigorations today, it seems. Oh yeah, if you get loads of power strength on a wisp, it gets absolutely ludicrous, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna sprint as much as possible. I want to minimize the amount of bullet jumping. I'm almost keeping up with the Wukong. There, I was allowing myself to bullet jump because otherwise that tile is just annoying to get through. God damn it! Yeah, all this extra sprint speed doesn't beat someone who can just fly, does it? There we go.
Hurry up. You are running out of time.
Going up through the door and hacking it. I'm just going to go through the inside here. Guess it's here about the same time, but it's fine. Ah, there he is. Wonderful. Clem saying, or Clem Killer I should say, saying, as did some with this guy who did 2 cages and then just waited a minute or two, then he redid the cages. What? Sorry, that's not a sentence.
Just let us walk out of here.
Sorry, that's not a sentence. I don't know what you said there. Job done. I didn't even realise this was melee only. I just ran through. Ooh, we're waiting on both parties. He's got a rank 0 Kuva Brahma, rank 0 Gamma Core of all things. And is on his way over here as Neja. We'll give him time. Prime Disappointment saying, what do you think is a chance there ever be a Wukong augment that lets us pick up loot whilst cloud walking? I don't know if it's on the cards or even considered. I don't know that it's really needed, Prime Disappointment, because you pick up loot immediately after you finish cloud walking anyway. So there's no reason for such an augment to exist. Where do I recommend farming Endo besides Steel Path and Arbitration? If you're not going to do either of those 2 ways of getting Endo, another way of doing so is heading over to do some bounties. So like the Deimos bounty, for example, can put out a decent amount of Endo. Otherwise, you can head on over to Railjack. You can get a decent amount of endo there, plus a variety of other things at the same time. Yeah, those will be the other two ones to go for. And we are on to the third and final stage of the sortie now, I believe. Yes, we are. It's on the mobile defense. Let's go grab that Volbin request. Let's go grab them. If I could spell, that would be even better. There we go. And of course, seeing as I've got it here, might as well take that invigoration. If I can do it straight away, I cannot. Let's quickly feed Hungry a lad. I'm just going to spam click through things until it's all good. And this one, apparently, have some nanospores, have some of these things, whatever they are, have some of those. Need some bile. I got bile for you. Here you go, here you go. There you go. There we are. Invigorate. Selling duplicate mods as well. That's not really a way to farm endo. That's a way to just kind of pick up the endo that you've slowly gathered through various missions otherwise. And yeah, that should do as a just generic build to go for. Let's do this. Prediction? Yeah, let's get the prediction up and running as well. Good shout there, Rainova. What reward do you think we're going to get from today's sortie, guys? Is it going to be a NASA sculpture or endo? Or is it going to be literally anything else? Beard has jumped me to the bit and has now frozen my Twitch. There we are, it's unfrozen eventually. It got very surprised at my Twitch interface, apparently. Yeah, use your channel points at the bottom of the chat window there, the blue spout icon, and make your prediction.
This is a mobile defense mission.
It's right, Beard, it's right. You put it through, it's fine. It's just Twitch doesn't know how to code things in a usable way. I think I have not got a build on my new core at the moment. Well, it's not even a new core. But yeah, I don't think this is a proper build. We just lost Beard that quick. Bruh. Okay, yeah, we're taking a lot of damage here. Let's pop that, shall we? Wukong does not pass over the loot as he flies. At least that's not what I've recognised myself. He does actually pick it up. That has been my experience with Wukong. It's just usually you're so fast that the loot isn't even there by the time you're flying. It's usually my experience, so you still pick up the loot as Wukong. I'm about to say, hey Ken, what build did you use when we did the leaderboard run? Honestly, at this point, I can't remember to be certain. It was probably the build we're looking at now. So Envoy, what's it, Gaze, and the Glaive. And the Glaive got taken away from me. Is loot pickup like Limbo in the Rift? I believe so, yes. It just kind of floats around you until such time as you come out of Walk, and then you just pick it up. Seriously, there is no need for an ornament for this. I don't know why this is even in a discussion. It's clearly coming from a place of not paying attention to the game. That's all there is to it. You already pick up your loot.
This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
It doesn't need an ornament. Oh, god damn it. Straight into that center bar door. Just set down some zones of crowd control. It's where every weapon is good in this game. Oh, there's certainly better weapons than others. There are certainly better weapons than others, but yeah, with the right setup, you can make any weapon at least viable for the majority of your content. Sometimes that's the actual set of doing it rather than the weapon more often than not. For a lot of weapons, on their own, they actually do fall behind quite considerably. Yeah, we'll just hold on to this area for now. I'll pop down some more of these defensive zones. You know what, whilst I'm here, I might as well check. Is this one I haven't scanned yet? Nope, scanned it. Oh well. Zero effort to find out, it's fine. Is there a hard outline of Equinox's 4? Yes, there is, yeah. Yeah, there's a squiggly wiggly pattern left on all the walls, and it shows how far it reaches.
Area completed. Move on.
Just be aware that sometimes people might rename weapons to make them look like they are weaker variants. You just be aware of that, yeah. Oh yeah, the third ability on Equinox that has ribbons going around, fourth ability paints the walls in squiggly wiggly paint. You gotta tell the difference between the two like that. Can you still farm the glaive? The glaive is not currently farmable in game, however, if you've still got the relics from when it was last farmable, then yeah, you can still open them up. Otherwise, you can get it from players. But Glaive Prime, you cannot pick up the parts yourself now if you haven't already got the relics. You'll have to trade from other players who already got the relics or got the parts opened. It is down again? Okay. Let's fix that. You there, stop dying. There we are. Yeah, Glaive Prime is pretty expensive. It's pretty expensive, but that is because it is the single most overpowered weapon in the entire game. Nothing competes to just how ludicrously overpowered it is. It is a melee weapon, which you can throw at range and then detonate in an AoE, dealing absurd amounts of damage, and also then anything that survives takes a guaranteed slash proc strong enough to kill pretty much everything. Also, Beard is down again.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it.
There we go.
Mission complete.
Glaive is ridiculous. What is build? I don't know, Beard. What is your build? Let's have a look at his hit points. His hit points look base. His hit points do look their base level. That might be related. Yeah, we're talking about Glaive Prime, Mr. Fox. No one talks about normal Glaive. When we're talking about Glaive, we're talking about Glaive Prime. Oh, would you look at that Orokin Catalyst blueprint? That is actually useful to me. I'm happy to receive that. To those of you who thought we were going to get something endo related, you're absolutely wrong. Well, absolutely wrong. It is the Catalyst. So there we are. To those of you who guessed on the pink side, you're absolutely right. There you are. Enjoy your extra channel points. Looks like you got nearly double back. Courtesy of those who guessed wrong. GG's on that one. Alright, Bid. Let us know. What was your build? What was your build in that mission there? Because you collapsed on us 3 times, I think it was. Let's have a look at this. Strength? Strength on Equinox? Where are we going with this? Peaceful Provocation. Oh, so you've gone for a slowing build. Okay. Yeah. Neutral-ish range, duration efficiency. So it's all on range and strength. Going for that. Slowing and damage reduction. But, yeah, definitely not much in the way of survivability on that one there. We've got adaptation. Just adaptation for defense, aside from the overall slowing effect as well. That is a thanks right there. It's a buff build? I mean, I can think of other ways to do buffs, but fair enough, you know. That'll give out some strength, sure. I wonder how far that really goes compared to just giving people raw. It's just more damage. Let's see, what were we against there? Elemental enhancement. Okay. It doesn't want to show me what elemental enhancement it was now, but it was an elemental enhancement, so I think it was electric. Electric procs are nasty if you don't keep an eye on them. They could be really nasty. But yeah, there we go. That is today's sortie bashed out of the way. Alright, I want to dip back to that Octavia real quick. Before we get diving into all the other bits and pieces today of whatever we may choose to do, I just want to demonstrate this Octavia in her prime. No pun intended. Let's bring this out. We got all the strength, decent range, or beyond decent range, that's good range, good duration, and passable efficiency, actually. Not a single defensive mod on here. We have, of course, got Arcane Grace, but otherwise, yeah, we don't need it. We don't need any kind of defenses on this, so let's take her to a place that looks a little bit ridiculous. Does a mod like Pressure Point increase slash proc damage? Yes, it does. Yeah, Pressure Point is a pure damage buff. Pure damage does apply to slash proc damage, yeah. Let's go to... yeah, that one should be fine. Let's just switch this to invite only so we don't have any randoms pop in, ruining the show. Let's do this. I have no idea what the others are going to bring. No idea if they're going to be bringing stuff that they probably should or should not bring. We'll see. I am going to just quickly amend my build here so I have a certain option. Yeah, we're going. Got it. Got it. Cambion Drift, which is my corrosive build on the Fullman. That's just in case the Acolyte decides to mess me up.
Accept your death, and you may yet avoid it. Trust in your training.
Alright, let's find a decent room. Life support's going this way, so we'll go this way as well. Cloak up. This should do for now. Alright, yeah. If the enemies are being crowd controlled, they won't shoot. There we go. Let's pop this onto that as well. And you can see my damage starting to happen. And beard is down again. Guys. You have a frame over here that can make you invisible. Come get invisibility. There we are. Because if we're all invisible, the enemies will just shoot at this. If you are not invisible, the enemies will try and shoot you. So as these guys start coming in, they shoot it. Oh. It times out because we spent so long. Waits for everyone to go invisible. Normally you'd want to do this solo, so you don't have to keep telling your friends to, crouch. But yeah, they get some damage in, and then the line of sight just murders everything that steps into range, as you see. They walk in, and their health just flips out. The invisibility's on. Zom? Zom! There we go. It is crucial to keep that up because the enemies are going to try shooting at stuff and they are going to hurt. This is Steel Path Mott. This is not the level where you can mess around. This is the level where the enemies will eat your face. We stick together, we stay invisible, the enemies shoot at the orb, and they kill themselves. It is the laziest frame in the game. Even lazier than Lavos, Inaros, things like that, because those you still have to actually try and do something. Here, you put down an orb and let them do it. You just ponder your orb. Steel Path Squat Simulator? Yeah, pretty much. I'm not sure why I've got the enemies kind of getting stuck. They should be coming through faster than that. Is someone's pet not cloaked or something? Ooh, woke up. I'm not sure why the enemies are getting stuck in that doorway quite so much. So I'm going to pop this over here now. I'm going to change the location. Let's pop it to there. So the enemies get a little bit closer in, I think, before they get shredded. Just changing up the sight lines a little bit. Sometimes you do need to make sure your sight lines are as good as they can be to get the most out of it. My amp here is currently giving a 700% or up to 700% buff as well to the damage. That's pretty neat. It means I can do, pretty heavy shots against all these units. Or just depends what you're looking for, really. Whereas the music, I mute my Octavia because I do not like the Octavia sounds. I really do not like them. So I mute them. Better for my sanity. So yeah, if you want to have your own music on, go ahead, do it. I'm happy to stick with actual music rather than what the Manticore passes for as music, and is honestly a Warframe, which is why it's a Warframe. You also can tell that live support is not a problem with this. Not even close to a problem with this. What frames we got? I feel like things keep getting CC'd. Yeah. Oh, hi, mate. Hi, mate. Job done. Sucks when you do Hydra on person with janky sound and music is torturing you. See, again, that's why I mute Octavia. I don't even listen to other people's Octavias. I mute those as well, because that's the thing you can do in the settings. In fact, I think it's the very first thing I did on the Octavia video I put out, was mute Octavia. Because it's necessary. That companion is definitely causing a problem. I don't know what it's doing, but the way these enemies are behaving is not standard. I think it is to do with whatever that companion is doing. Oh, that ability ran out whilst I was judging it.
Go to extraction.
So yeah, this, honestly, I would strongly recommend, if you're going to do this kind of thing, do it solo. Do it solo, and especially don't do it with a companion which tries to screw things up. Sentinels are the best, by the way. Sentinels are just always great. We'll dip on out of here now. Demonstration complete. Smeeta? No, Smeeta no good. Okay, no, Smeeta is fine, but it's not a Sentinel. I just prefer Sentinels. They are less hassle. In every way. Smeeta Gavat loves just running off into the middle of things, causing problems, left, right, and centre. All for having, what is it, an average of about 23, 24% loot buff. Yeah, honestly, I could do without that. I could really do without that.
A valuable lesson.
Tax on Best Bud? No. Carrier. Hi, Nosius the Smiler. Or Nosius the Smiler. Welcome to Twitch. Twitch decides arbitrarily when to hand out any transcoding. I have zero control over that. Either it gives it or it doesn't. So the fact that you can't have it right now is because Twitch decided it was going to be a dick today and not give out transcoding to this stream. The only way to guarantee transcoding on this stream is to reach level of partner, and I am not a Twitch partner. It's pure and simple. I actually cannot change that for you guys. The only way I could give you a lower quality right now will be to lower everyone's quality, and I already stream at a reduced quality. You guys are seeing it at a lower quality than I would prefer to make it more accessible. Can't take it any further. Yeah, there is Octavia in a nutshell. After this, Beard has requested an Equinox run. Alright, let's do a quick Equinox bit. Let's do that. I don't know when I started pronouncing it the American way, but there we are. Equinox, not Equinox. Now, where am I going to take you? Because I could go back to Mott there for a cross comparison. I feel like that's probably the best way, you know? Equinox is powerful. But to demonstrate the limits, I could do that way. And I could go with a Gloom approach. I wonder, yeah, could I make a Gloom approach work? On Mott. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try Mott, Gloom, Equinox. Let's do this. Once we got through this one, then I'll put up the poll that I promised over on the Discord. I'm going to make the spawns work better. Sorry, Zom, but for this one, I definitely want to make sure that the spawns aren't causing issues for demonstration purposes. So I'll catch you on the next one, Zom. Alright, let's do this. Now, the setup I'm going to be using here is actually the Knight form for defensive purposes. Is Equinox Prime farmable right now? I don't believe so, no. Loom on. Defense on. Defense number 2 on. So we've basically got 3 defensive abilities here. And we'll see if I can make that work. As you can see, my shields are getting a little bit high. You know, just a little bit high from kills. And I've got constant healing available to me as well, if anything were to get through. Gloom is crowd controlling these enemies pretty damn solidly. I just need to reload, please. As you can see, I've got them pretty much on lockdown now. And these are 3 set of forget abilities. If my energy doesn't run out, I just have it. You can see I have killed over 4 million hit points worth of enemies already. 4 million. You can see that at the top right of my screen. In fact, it's a 75% conversion, so it's more than that. That's the damage I can deal. So I've killed now over 6 million. Now I haven't got power transfer or whatever it's called on this, so I can't switch between forms and keep that damage. That'd be another way you could build into this. I'm just focusing on defensive Equinox here.
Many things have been taken from us. It's true.
As you can see, it's pretty damn effective. You know, the enemies are basically no threat to me. My shields are constantly at max at the moment. You do have to stay mobile. This is a game where mobility saves lives. If you do not move, you will die. But you can see I've got adaptation at 90% reduction to puncture damage at the moment as well. So I have taken a few hits, but those hits have been reduced to basically nothing. Yeah, the Warframe info app might need to be updated. They don't always update straight away, so just double check on that there. But yeah, the current frame's accessible. You'll have the standard set available. Those are the non-vaulted ones. You'll have 2 which have been unvaulted, which I believe is Banshee Mirage, I want to say. And then you've got the 2 Railjack permanents, which is Sarin and Nyx. Yeah, always just double check on what actually is available. You can check with the official drop tables to even it out. Adaptation works on shields too? Yes. Adaptation isn't armor, it's damage reduction, so it works on shields too. And you can see I'm still at near full, nearly full overshields. I did just lose some overshield there, so I'm going to have to get that back. Like, I am not even remotely struggling here. Not even close to it. And this is the highest tier of all survival missions in the game, in my understanding. There isn't one that should have more theoretical damage. I'm just walking through it. Life support is doing well. Doing well. Not got it to 100%, but it's still pretty good. Taking a couple hits here or there, so I have lost a few hundred health there, or a few hundred shields. But quickly enough, we could just get it back. The only concern here would be any source of toxin damage. Toxin would really murder me, as would a acolyte that can stop my abilities. We'll have to check for that as well. I'm gonna focus that acolyte. Oh, they are so dead. They are so dead. Yep, they're gone. And blap. Didn't even have to fire at them more. I just casually reloaded whilst they died. Saren is vaulted. Saren is vaulted, but also available. Sorry, also always available, is what I meant to say. Have a look at Railjack if you don't know what I mean there. Saren and Nyx were added to Railjack to make them permanently available, specifically because of how many frames were running up in the Prime Vault. How much damage am I going to gather? I'm just going to keep it building because I'm not building for that stat. I can't use it as damage because I do not have the augment equipped to switch over that damage. Oh, sorry, that built up hit points into damage. Because there's an augment you need to be able to do that. So if I uncast my 4 right now, it would just cast it as healing to health and shields, and I need neither at the moment. So I'm just keeping it active to keep the shield regen on kills. As you see, we managed to get through straight to the 5-minute mark. My life support's at 100%. This build's solid. This build just works. Oh, was it Valkyr? Oh, I'm very sorry. I mixed up Valkyr and Saren. You're absolutely right there. Valkyr and Saren. No, Valkyr and Nyx. Not Saren and Nyx. Definitely just mixed up those two in my head. That's my bad. Shows how much I care about those 2 frames. Let's face it.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
They occupy very similar spaces in my head in terms of their names. But yeah. Valkyr and Saren came together. Fair enough. I have no way to know if that's true or not, so thank you for the statement. How can I mix up Valkitty and Bio WMD? By not thinking about them from a functionality perspective, but from a name perspective. You've got a very hard-sounding consonant at the start there. Saren, Valkyr. It's followed by an A. That in an accent. Sa, Val. You then got yourself a middle consonant or consonant pairing. Unk or R. You've got the Y from ear or in. Ending on a softer syllable. Softer consonant on the end. So the soft R or the soft N. So, in my head, those words are extremely similar. And yeah, that's what happened. Crossed over. I reached into my mind for one and grabbed the one next to it. Valkyr, Saren are very, very similar words. Anyone who's not a native English speaker will recognise that even more so. They'll have translated names most likely, or come across different styles of words from their own languages. Please play Eurali Fire. If you want that to happen, there is a pick a frame button you can click underneath the blue spanner. So click the blue spanner at the bottom of your chat, pick a frame, and make your request proper. Otherwise, no, I'm not touching that waifu thing, as people refer to her. I would very much rather not. I'd also rather not get lashes in my eye, but there we are, that happens too, doesn't it? Alright, so, as I mentioned over on the Discord, I've got a few ideas of what we can get diving into for the remainder of the stream here. So I'm going to make a quick poll out of those bits and pieces here. Let me just bring up the poll interface on Twitch, which always takes a moment to load, because Twitch is good at making things. Yeah. Totes. Is Titania good late game? Yes. So, what would you prefer for the rest of stream? Nice and simple. So, we've got a few options available. We can either go into some Void Storms. There we are. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Hit the emergency mute button again. One day I will be able to get myself into a different place, different setup, and in a different financial situation where I'll be able to pop down a Stream Deck and move my emergency mute button over to there. Either that or I could just find a different button I can remember on here, but I'm not sure else what I can remember, to be honest with you. But anyway, yeah, Void Storms, Disruption, and what's the third option I want to put on this pile? What was the third one? Now my brain is completely melted. Ah, yes. New war mods. Because there were some new mods added in with the new war, which I haven't got around to getting the majority of those. So there's your quick poll. You got a minute on that, guys? Hope I don't mistakenly call a Valkyrie a Sarin if we get a real Ragnarok. Well, Valkyrie and Sarin are two very different words. Valkyrie, Sarin. You've got different syllables to start with, mate. Very different thing. Do Void Storms drop holo keys? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It's in fact the only place you get holo keys, aside from occasionally you'll get one on killing a Sistra Parvos. So Void Storms are basically the place to get holo keys. I'm sensing that people here do not want to see Disruption at the moment. Fair enough. What's this? Do you guys just not enjoy Disruption? Do you think it's too difficult? Are you bored of it? Are you just not good enough at the game? Oh, there we are. So the vote is in. Majority, significant majority in favor of Void Storms. All right. Void Storms it is. You just need some holo keys? Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Well, it's a good thing you've gone for that because the next frame request was actually Lavos. The perfect frame for Railjacks. Let's do it. If you guys would like to be part of these Void Storms then, send a message to the Kengineering game. I'll bring you on into the squad and we'll go crack open some Void Storms. Alright, so we got here a request from Evie to join on in. There we go. Disruption sounds called PTSD for people who overdid the Gauss farm. I've done the Gauss farm probably 4 times at this point, Red Panda. I still enjoy the missions. We got a request here from Zers. There you are. Come on in, my dude. That leaves 1 spot available as well. So we got Evie, we've got Zers coming on in. Got 1 more spot before we go diving on in. And I'm going to be taking us over to, not the Corpus one, we'll go the Grineer one. I just prefer the Grineer missions by far when it comes to Railjack. They're much more Railjacky. So we've got 1 more spot available, guys. For anyone who'd like to join in on this, all you need to do to be able to be part of this is just have access to Veil Proxima. If you've got Veil Proxima and you've got Axie Relics, we'll bring you in. You don't need to be particularly good at it. I'd like it if you actually knew what you were doing, but you don't need to be good at this. You just need to meet the requirements of actually being able to do the mission. I'll carry you, and I'll insult you all the while if you're shit at it. You know, the usual. I mean, fair enough then, Truck. And you need PC? Yes, you do need to be on PC, yes. If you're not on PC, then, you know, you're just going to have to watch. Gal systems 8 times before new optics dropped. Yeah, that's RNG. Happens. There we go. Dogs Conquers. Let's bring you on in, my dude. Let's bring you on in. Let's go for this. Void Storm Skirmish. Only level 90 to 100. It's fine. Is fine. I've got no Radiant Relics. We'll just pop open the ones I've got from the top. Can we get a hint for what the next video is? Let me think of a hint. Rayuva, here's your hint. Harrow chassis every time. The video's coming out tomorrow, and that's your hint. There are going to be people here. I see it was got what, 75 at the moment. So there's going to be people here who understand that. That's the hint I'm given.
Attention.
Suggestions. Oh, is it the new demos mods? Is it Warframe? It is Warframe. Kuva Survival says a faraware. Rainover just saying thanks. Cool. Rainover is claiming they got it. Kraj just got it. Okay.
Detected.
Is there a quiz at the end? A quiz at the end? What, of this streamer of the video? Because in either case, no. We are not doing any quizzes today.
For us.
You know, I'm just going to launch myself over there. I want to go to that thing.
Take it out.
Tenno, detecting
Yoink.
void energy
I think I just beat the
inside
meta.
objective. Fissures.
Yo!
Slingshot loaded.
It's only going to get me like 6 kilometers closer, but it'll get me there.
Alert. Enemy
What's my opinion about the Lunaro finales from last month? Didn't watch them, don't care for them. That's my opinion. Lunaro is not a thing I care about.
Maintain anti-fighter cover. They are about to break.
Hello, Penguin. I'm doing alright, thank you. How are you doing today?
On scope.
I've been meaning to ask everyone as well. It's just come to mind. Did everyone enjoy their Tuesday yesterday?
Think what you can.
Not Tuesday, Tuesday.
Remember what happened last.
One of my weapons. If you tap onto the screen there, Nugget, you'll be able to see the Warframe Arsenal overlay, which will show you the entire arsenal I'm currently using. Have a look at the overlay on the Twitch stream itself.
Caution.
I'll show you it.
Void sink detected aboard that vessel. We have one less crew ship to
Oh,
be consumed.
there we go. That's sorted. Let's
Direct
leave.
attention to remaining targets. Decrypting archives. Crew, you might find this interesting.
Like I said, Red Panda, Hara chassis every day. Easy peasy.
Point exposed. Open fire.
Evie is reorienting the ship, which is great. Just hold that in place and flappage. That's that one dealt with.
One down. One to go. Crew ship down.
Next.
That clears
No.
up some space.
Okay. Swap, can you drive? Me drive? Ah. In fact, where is everyone else? We've got Hangar Fighter Launch Bay, Orokin.
Storm
Where's those in the Orokin Derelict?
There it is.
Well, that's
Blast
cursed.
that radiator. Crew. Void sink formation detected near you.
That's it. You opened the valve.
Where is
Finish your mission
a
and we'll take a look inside.
cruise ship? I'm not seeing any.
ND facility. Steal the command crew ship. I want copies of everything.
Not seeing any.
Heavy pulse turbine.
Oh, for the railjack. Oh, for the railjack loadout, you're better off having a look at the guides that I put out on YouTube. Because I follow my own guides, you know, for very obvious reasons. I'm not just giving you guys nonsense. So if you check out the railjack series, I've got a specific playlist of the railjack videos over on my YouTube channel. That gives you all the information on how to build a railjack and crew to the absolute best it can be.
The enemy have called in a crew
Is the lag the stream or your game? What lag are you referring to? Because probably your stream, not mine.
has broken. Fighters are
If you are the only person complaining about lag, it is going to be you. I'm just going to leave the ship there for a moment. Cruise ships can do what the cruise ships do. Usually better to assume that you are having lag and ask, is anyone else lagging or is it just me? Rather than going, is it your game or your stream that's broken? You know? Kind of comes across a bit rude, mate.
crew ship reactor has detonated. Reading.
Now, if there is a genuine issue that everyone's experiencing, I need to know about it, of course. But there's a way of putting it across.
Expose the second radiator. Radiator exposed. Open fire.
You're grinding out the last bits of the battle pass last night, Renova.
Crew ship eliminated.
Count me out on that.
Focus on remaining targets.
Count me out. I've noticed that a lot of battle passes in games seem to run with the idea that if you want to get to the end of them, you're going to treat the game like a full-time job. Alright, hang on. I want to be playing other games as well, you know.
Enemy forces are
I'm not here to play one game 24/7. I don't even do that with Warframe.
cowards.
That's alright, Flyer.
Key components
Oh, I forgot to open up the,
destroy them.
what should we call it?
Has gone bye-bye.
Warframe info. Dang it. Let me,
Offline.
reload
I
that.
will spread the word that this sector has reopened. Solid work.
There we go. Hey, and we got some Sevagoth systems blueprint as well, for whoever needs that. Okay, oh, unfortunately no Void Storms now on the Grenier Vale missions. Well, I ain't doing the Corpus one, so we'll go down to here. There's one. Lower tier relic, lower payout of the holokeys, but it's an easier mission after all. I'm not doing the Corpus ones. The Corpus ones are not Railjack missions in my opinion. Yeah, let me just make sure you guys can actually see the Warframe info overlay when it pops up. There we go. Yeah, shitty Wi-Fi will do that. I'm not actually hooked into Wi-Fi myself for my setup here. I run my computer permanently through a wired connection to my router. It's on the other side of the house, which for starters would be terrible when it comes to Wi-Fi anyway. But it means I had to go and get hold of a pretty decently long cable, fed it out through the back of the office here, along under the stairs, or under the landing of the stairs, into the room where we actually have the router at. And it is so much better as wired internet. So much better.
Interceptors alerted. Contact imminent. Good luck.
300 meter cable. Rainover, what size house do you think I live in? 300 meters! Bloody hell.
Do not do intimidate.
Crikey, I wish I could afford a house where I'd need a 300 meter cable. Ha! No way. Now this cable, if it's more than 20 meters, I'd be surprised. I don't think it's even that.
Tenno deployed.
So, we got someone on the main gun. Are they firing it or not? He's not. Okay, sure. I'll just do it then.
Pulse turbine. Infiltrate. Disable reactors. Neutralize.
It's a pretty easy thing to pop.
That turbine is running.
Just,
Enemy is
just shoot it.
important.
You just shoot it.
We have one less crucial.
Hence practical problem solving mansion. My word, that sounds like a very curious alternate reality right there. Oh, Rainover, right, yeah, you went the wrong way, mate. Meters are longer than feet, not shorter. Simple operation error there, my dude.
Enemy squadrons have maintained pressure.
And clap. Another one back to dust.
Radiator down.
They say he has a 40-meter cable from his house to his cabin. Yeah, that sounds reasonable for going from one building to another on a residential property, yeah.
Fire. Cruise ship reactor has detonated.
That's alright. We'll make mathematical issues at some point or not.
Being called off. Excellent.
You've only heard it as router? That's what I'm saying, router. Or do you pronounce route route?
They're powering weapons.
Because that'll be why you've heard it differently wherever you are, Zagoral. It's router here in the UK because route to the internet for us. It routes.
Lost the advantage.
Just routes it.
Excellent.
Yeah, I understand other places, other countries have simplified English rather than traditional English and pronounce it router.
Away crew.
Yeah.
Wrecking time.
From the US? Ah, yep, there we are then. Like, we're gonna use the English language, but we're gonna make it different because we're not English. But we're still gonna call it English, but it's not English. It's an interesting one. It's like, it is a perfectly good language, and okay, no, that's a lie. Here's an existing language. Let's just mess with every single pronunciation we can. Yeah, Evie, the main gun, it has infinite range. I have shot a cruise ship over 20 kilometers away. Infinite range. You don't need to lug yourself over to them, it's fine. And there's whatever the Kiwi accent is. Well, true, yeah. Once you start getting into accents, not just pronunciations, but straight up accents, things go completely out of the window. Say aluminum? I mean, I can say aluminum when I'm reading aluminum, because for some reason, despite speaking English, over in the United States, they decided to switch from aluminium, the recognized name, to, hey, you know what, let's change the spelling entirely to aluminum, and then get very confused when other people use a different word from our wrongly spelled one. You know? I have all the ones. It's not like the difference between tomato, tomato, something like that. Potato, potato. No, it's straight up differently spelt. Aluminum. Very odd. Very odd from my perspective growing up here in the UK. Don't get me started on the pants argument. I mean, if there's anything to not get me started on, it's the bagel argument. I'm sure we've already covered that multiple times, Evie. Of all the curiously American things to not get started on, I'm pretty sure the bagels are at the top of the list. Because what the fuck are bagels? Why am I running around? We can start a mission. Does this open up a new one? It does not. Sag. We'll go back to this one then. Chips, biscuit. Oh. Here are some perfectly good words. Let's take those words and use them to mean other things entirely. We still call the language English. April Fool's video will be about English phonetics? It won't be. You need context for the bagels argument. Here's the context in a very condensed form. Bagels are fucking stupid. Bagels should not exist. Bagels are a failed culinary item. They don't have a reason to exist. The reasons given for why bagels are simply because someone tried making something else, struggled with the recipe and struggled with the cooking, and so decided to make it even worse just so they could cook it.
Mission complete.
Bagels are stupid. Bagels are bread with a hole in it? Yeah. You've got this ring of bread. Not a circle, not like a bap or a bun.
Attention.
No, we got a ring.
Imminent. This will get a little bumpy.
We got a hole in our food. That's my opinion on a donut. See, donuts, they don't have quite the same issue because donuts represent a more unique aspect of desserts.
This storm is tearing open void fissures at
You
your
know,
destination.
whilst you can get various cakes and whatnot that aren't done in a donut style, you can get the same kind of flavor profile. Ring donuts do have a decent purpose to them. Bagels, on the other hand, are glorified sandwiches with a bit missing from the middle. You're getting scammed on your sandwich.
Here for a reason. Find out that reason.
And that's just daft. That's just daft. I'm going to teleport over to Zers
Has translated
because I have that ability and I want to use it.
grab one cruise ship.
Ta-da! And now I'll jump immediately out here so I can grab the radiators as soon as he pops them.
Skies are clear of fighter cover.
This is also going to level up my grappler, and it's totally not the reason why I'm hanging out here now. Ow! Alright, where's that radiator? There it is.
All we have
Got it.
again. Cruise ship reactor has
Made bagels before, wish you made a loaf of bread. Yep. That's it in a nutshell, isn't it? That is it in a nutshell.
exposed.
Like, you don't need bagels when you have all of the other ways of having bread. I'm having a bagel argument again, god damn it.
Locked down.
We do not have enough reactant yet. Let's fix that.
Called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has
Are you corrupted? None of you corrupted? You're corrupted. Yeah.
cruise ship
We'll kill these ones.
for
There we go, now we're good.
targets.
Form up.
All research acquired and copied. Excellent.
Yeah, you got me on the bagel argument again.
Here.
Oh, we've not got all the cruise ships yet. Guys! What's going on?
To find out what's inside.
cruise ship has gone bye-bye. Storm is becoming more severe.
Come on. And we have a channel point redeemed for Ken to stop a rant? Nope. That is far, far away too specific. Honestly, because of the low value of this, I'm actually going to go for the former.
Moving on.
AI crew, best crew. I mean, they don't blow up cruise ships either, so unfortunately we can't really outsource that a bit. Penguin. Cheers. Hey, 450 endo. There you go. A little bit of endo farming whilst we're here. Why not? Still nothing over this side, so again with the Avant cluster. Wait, no. I accidentally hit Chronia Relay. There we go. Let's bring a different relic. Let's see, I've only got 2 of these. And it's got a Wukong in it, why not? Why not? Can't beat a 5 gunnery crew member? Oh yeah, put that among gunnery, you'll never have to worry about fighters. Absolutely. One of those on gunnery, fighters are just a non-issue. One of the better things you can do with Abos, you can just dash circles around the railjack. And that's just fun. That is just fun. Gives you a good idea as to how solid his turning circle is. You know? That is literally his turning circle right there. Alright, let's get over to that missile platform. Missile platform can be a bit of a dick to the railjack there, so we're going to get straight to work on that.
Multiple bogies. Man the guns.
Oh, railjack is speeding on over to it. Okay. I feel like they could do better by focusing on the fighters and cruise ships. Damn, that has some speed on it. I don't usually see my own railjack just boosting around. That has got some serious speed on it. Usually if I'm outside of my railjack, some idiot is piloting it at 5 miles per hour. Not actually using the extreme power it actually has.
There it is. Blast that radiator.
Alright, 1 radiator exposed. We'll wait for the notification of the next one.
One cruise ship.
Almost, Penguin. Almost. You still have to do the boarding objectives and you still have to kill the cruise ships. But everything inside of your railjack and all the fighters, yeah, they're sorted. Once you got level 5 crewmate on both of those. Especially if your repairer is a elite crewmate, so their gun is also absolutely legendary tier. Because you obviously picked up the only correct choice, which is enhanced critical on their weapon. Oh. Alright, that's that all done. Let's get out of here. Ta-da!
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Warframe just announced they're ending Nightwave on March 13th. Oh, cool.
That last shot could
Very, very.
every missile rack they have.
You don't have the ability to get elite crewmates? Well, yeah, good. You'll get there, you'll get there. It's only level 10 intrinsic in command, it's fine. They've almost got these cruise ships all sorted as well. Ta-da! And our rewards are honestly pretty meh. I'm going to take the titania piece. I know this says it's worth more and this says it's worth more, but Warframe sets sell faster, so I'm actually going to prefer that one on this one. I've got a couple of the common strum pieces. They're going to keep being around. More importantly, I'm not likely to pick up the rest of the set too quickly. I think we don't get the affinity from AI gunners, and this is speculative for me, but I think the reason we don't get it is because otherwise it would be pretty easy to farm the amount of affinity those guys can give. Let's go for this. Because like with the boarding objective on this mission here, for example, there's one boarding objective and then you got the cruise ships. Cruise ships, you can pretty much just ding them all out pretty damn fast with one guy on this. And then you got another person doing the boarding objectives. Super quick, super quick. The affinity that would be given out by the gunners would actually be a little bit on the ridiculous side there. That would be my theory. They don't want you having the game played for you that much, and they recognize gunners are just too good. It might turn out that it's actually just going to be classified in 2 years' time a bug, and they'll fix it. After 2 years of going, nope, that's intended.
Void storm rolling in.
We'll see.
Batten down the hatches.
Oh hey, we picked up a Spectre Vandal blueprint as well.
The
Didn't
Grenadier
notice.
have deployed a ship killer platform to
Alright, let's get straight to the... not the forge, dang it.
radio traffic.
Straight to the slingshot.
Down. Alert. Enemy
Oh, someone is
fighters
inside the
have
slingshot
been
and not using it. There we go.
Be aware, this storm is tearing open void fissures at your destination.
Alrighty then, I will be over here. There.
incoming ground sleds.
Oh my god.
Door valve.
The aim of that is
Ship killer platform
not good.
identified. This is a
Alright, have we got someone actually inside? I don't know if we have. I don't think we have.
It is impossible to say how many innocents may have already lost their lives. Enemy fighter support has
Oh
been
yeah, but he's
halved.
picking up some reactant. Okay. He's fine. What is that around the railjack warping ability? I'm not sure I get which bit you're referring to there, Penguin, sorry.
Eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Fighters.
It's
neutralized.
unfortunately too vague for me to answer proper.
Radiator exposed. Open fire.
Flap.
Radiator down. Open
Tactical
crew.
intrinsic ability?
Expose the next radiator.
Yeah, not sure what you're referring to there.
Components marked. Destroy them.
Alright, we need the second radiator, which will open up this, and then we can pop it.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Come on. There we go. Flap.
Radiator naked. Hit them with all.
And I'm going to just form us up. We've got reactants, so we can just go back.
Radiators destroyed. Away crew. Go for the core.
Ta-da!
Marking sensitive systems.
And yeah, we'll even get these cruise ships. Now, strangely enough with the cruise ships, as much as you can board them to try and kill them as well, boarding them actually makes it take longer for them to blow up.
Well done. Looks like we
So I'm just going to help on weakening these, just in case they don't shoot them correctly.
scratch one cruise ship.
Not really necessary.
Storm intensifying. Cruise ship.
I'm just going to flap things. Is that last one? Oh, that's last one. Yay! And, ooh, nice. It's not the shiniest, but I'll take 100 ducats.
Suggest we move on.
From Renuva, what's your thoughts on Scarlet Spear returning as an invasion boss? Shows after both the Battle for Morin and Razorback Armada have been defeated. Is this a possibility that's been announced by DE? Suggested by DE? Or is this from Reddit? Where are we getting this from, Renuva? Like, what tier of possibility are we talking? Are we talking... Steve was talking about it on Twitch. Okay, well, it depends on the details. It's nice to see event content brought back. That's always a positive. It depends on the details as to how they actually implement it then. If Steve's talking about it on Twitch, it sounds like it is in the... wouldn't this be an idea stages? But actually from someone who works there. So, we'll have to see on the details. I'm very much a give me what is real person. Yeah, I focus on the practical things and the upcoming maybe should we ideas. I could have a billion ideas by breakfast. Doesn't mean anything's going to happen or that anyone would agree with them. That's usually my go-to approach to ideas, especially when it comes to ones pitched on a stream by a DE. So, cool. Show me what's actually going to happen. Let's bring the Chroma one. Why not? Chroma's been vaulted a while. Let's bring the Chroma one. If this is the thing you were talking about earlier there, Penguin, this is just part of the tactical menu. You press L on PC by default to open it up. Allows you to teleport around the ship. And at high levels you can also teleport to players. So I can issue them orders, teleport to them, or even see what they see. Yeah, I can see what they're all up to.
Another job well executed.
It's useful to see if someone is AFK, if someone is actively working on what you need them to be working on, that kind of stuff.
Void storm imminent. This will get a little bumpy.
Ah. Jump up.
Grineer, hit them where
No, he turned the ship.
Void storms mean a high probability of void fissures
Come on,
forming
let me in.
inside nearby vessels.
Here we go.
bogeys.
They put all the effort into making it where, when boarding with a slingshot, you could
Find out why.
directly board a cruise ship, but then they didn't do it for the main thing you're actually using the slingshot for, which is getting to objectives like these. I'm like, oh.
Crasher. Grineer
Oh.
cruise ship. Exterior weak point exposed. Open fire. Cruise ship has gone
The Exodia Contagion bug? What bug is that one?
again.
As in, is it a relevant bug or is it just a small bug? Yeah, I don't really have a reason to board cruise ships.
There it is. Blast
There's a
that
delay on the launch. Oh, okay.
scratch one cruise ship.
I mean, I don't know how that's such a hard bug for them to fix, but fair enough.
Down tight. Take it for a spin. I want to read its log.
There we go. Mission successful.
You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
I don't need to sabotage it, but I'm sabotaging it.
Ship
Why not?
downloading.
We get a little bit of extra affinity from it as well.
Nice work. Hot shot. We have one less cruise ship.
I'll be honest, I'm one of those who has barely used Exodia Contagion. I have a low-ranked Contagion Arcane. I just basically don't use it.
Cruise ship down.
As powerful as it is, I just don't.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
Couldn't say why really, just it's not a playstyle I really look towards.
Ship has gone bye-bye.
Oh, which one do we take here? Well, this one is worth more.
Spread the word.
They're all a bit naff, so I'll take the one that's worth more.
Fire alert resolved.
As far as values go for common items, these three are above the average. But yeah, we usually prefer to not get all commons. Hey, Sailor V. Hey, more corrupted hotkeys though. We're on to 20 of them now. Nice, halfway towards having a tenet melee weapon. And we've been here not that long actually. Imagine needing energy. In fact, hang on. Who's using energy pizzas on a railjack? Sorry, which one of you three popped these down? Who popped the energy pizzas? Was it you, Dogs Conkers? Was it users? Was it you, Evie? Maybe Evie's hiding away. The Wukong. Alright. Dogs Conkers, follow me. I'm gonna walk. Follow me. Alright, so we're going to go this way. You can teleport down here, but I'm walking it to make sure you actually know the route. I want you to interact with this right here. Have a look at the energy you can get from that. You never need to use an energy pizza again once you've done at least one run. Because you can do that on all of these. And it gives it out to the entire squad instantly. 600 energy to the entire squad instantly. You don't need to use pizzas on Railjack. How can I see the platinum value? Nugget, that is from the Warframe info application. So if you do !WF info, you'll see the video all about that one. Alrighty, is this open yet? Nope. So let's give this a row. Actually, you know what? Nah, sorry. Let's do a Corpus one. Let me demonstrate just how different these are. Let's do a Corpus one. All the way to the back. Yep, and you can just teleport there once you got the tactical level. Just bap. There we are. I'm at the forge. You get your energy, and then bap. Go back to where you need to be. This button is currently hidden by a player, which is always annoying when that bug happens. Various things can just make that button inaccessible. I don't know when they're going to fix that bug. But yeah. You got 14,000 pizzas, quicker to spam. I mean, you don't need that many missiles, but okay. Really do not need that many missiles in these missions. Damn.
Another job well executed.
There we go. We're making our way, also leveling up the Grappler in the process, which is nice. So far picked up 125 Void Tracers. Just Lavos it? Yeah, Lavos works. Lavos definitely works. Lavos, dispensary with equilibrium. We want all of the energy. You can use the forge. There's loads of ways that does not require the use of consumables, honestly. Especially consumables that take time. Come on, loading screen. Here we go. Alright, let's do this. Or just use Zeneric. Zeneric is a way, yeah. And these things aren't exclusive. You can use them together and still do amazingly. Alright, let's see. What challenges do we have on this obelisk? They tell us. Any second now, please. There we go. Priority target and 3 cruise ships. Got it. We need someone on that priority target. There we go. We got someone over there. Let's get to work on these cruise ships.
Send a robot boarding party from the auto factory.
I'm gonna laser beam that. Flap that. Let's stop it from moving anywhere. Send out some missiles. What buttons do you need to move the railjack fast? You double tap, and on the second tap you hold. So it's tap then hold the sprint whilst you're holding forwards. I'll show you once we killed this thing. There we go. So your normal movement is this speed, boosted movement is this speed, but if you go tap tap, holding on the second one, you get the extra speed boost. And it wanes after a bit, so then you have to recast it effectively. There we are. Let's get rid of the shield drone, clap that, hold it in place, missiles away. Wonderful, another one popped. Photor is definitely better for the Corpus, because then you can pop through those shields. The Photor definitely against the Corpus. Glacio is not one I'd recommend overall, really, I'd say. Go, cruise ship number 3. Take out the shield drone. Take out the defenses. And it's blapped. Wonderful. Hello, Brickery. I'm doing alright. How are you doing today? Now, have we got the bonus objective? I don't know if anyone's picked this one up. We don't really need it. It'll be nice to have. Oh, we are boarded and burning. Let me fix this. Get rid of you. Alright, wonderful. So I'm going to jump off the ship here and make sure we grab that bonus piece as well. Because that's a nice thing to pick up.
Torpedoes locked. Target in range. Fire.
Oop, don't jump off. There we go. Excellent, we got that. I can teleport back now. This is a Void Storm, yeah. Crew can shred, NPC crew can shred with pretty much any turret. You want to be picking up a turret which is actually useful to human players. That's the main thing. How are they doing with that priority target? Let's see. We've got Dr. Conkers is immortal, something. Zers is over there. Let's have a look at Zers. He's on the railjack now.
They called some friends.
Finish? Ah, yeah, they finished. Alright, cool. We can enter the obelisk, which is over there.
Targets neutralized. Next up, capital ship.
Flip ourselves under that. Don't know why the screen went black a moment there, but okay. Let's head on in. "100% crit is meaningless if the weapon isn't a viable weapon or if there are better options available. 100% crit is just a stat." And now we've done that entire railjack mission, as it feels like, we now have to do a ground mission to finish this railjack mission. And it's the main reason I dislike Corpus Void, just Corpus Railjack. Because half the mission isn't even Railjack, and that first half, one person wasn't on the Railjack the entire time either, and we weren't interacting with what they were doing.
Prevent the Tenno from boarding. Intercept them at once.
Just going to take out the camera. Oh, that didn't take it out. Okay, let me do some work on that. There we go. Now the camera is taken out. Our laser's here. Good. Ta-da! And we're good. Alright then. Can this kill me? Perfect! There we go. That's how we get out of that vault nice and quickly. Just use that to blap my operator. This thing, by the way, in case any of you have never actually tried it, this thing is the most dangerous thing in the entire game. Seriously, this is more dangerous than any boss monster. More dangerous than actually anything you can come across. And the reason being is that even when Wukong has his immortality passive available to him, he has additional lives, this will kill him. Yeet! You do not get knocked down, you do not pass go, you do not collect £200, you just die.
Void sink forming.
Doesn't matter what frame you get, doesn't matter what situation you're in, you just die. What about Nezha? Dead. When I say it kills Wukong, who has the immortality, he has bonus lives. When he should die, he doesn't die. When it kills that, of course it's going to kill Nezha. It's not a damage, you just die. The beam just says no. Even Nyx? What do you mean even Nyx? Of course Nyx as well. Nyx is not better at not dying than Wukong. Wukong literally, when he should die, doesn't die. Nyx blocks damage. But it doesn't deal damage, it just says, you're dead. If you press 3 then touch it, you are asking, does being supposedly invulnerable prevent you from dying from the thing that kills you even if you don't die? Yes, it kills you. All of it. I'm not saying this for you to list off every defensive ability you guys can think of. It kills you. End of story. It kills you. These are perhaps some of the worst reward options I've seen. It says that the Nezha is the cheapest out of all of them, but I mean, this is, oh my god. The Lex one is overvalued. It's not actually worth that much. Good luck selling those pieces that much. Yeah, I'll take the Barris one. Yikes. Alright then, so that is the Corpus mission. As you can see, we get various bits and pieces, like, oh, you've done a long mission, here, have some stuff. Have a singular nullstone. And it shows us all the stuff we've accumulated during this entire time, anyway. Did they reduce the amount of stuff on Lavos' one? Brickery? I have no idea how anyone could answer that question. Did they reduce the amount of stuff on Lavos' one? If someone understands what he's asking there, please let me know. Because that's not a question. It looks like a question, but that's not a question. Hiya. What stuff? Railjack is so strange. Can't even do the quest line. I mean, if you're struggling with the quest line, I'm not sure what to say, my dude. Maybe check the wiki. Alright, we're gonna leave the corporate stuff behind now. I come to Railjack for Railjack. Not for multiple ground missions, which then allow you to do a ground mission. Also kill 3 cruise ships. That was the entire space aspect, was kill 3 cruise ships, loading screen. Not what I call a Railjack mission. Yeah, we'll stick to the Grenier ones.
Mission complete. Excellent.
You can use the mech on the ground missions in Railjack? Yes, you can. I don't really have a reason to want to deploy a mech in a spy mission. I also don't join into a Railjack mission to then use a mech. That's not my primary concern when I go space mission.
In the interest of sector security, I have marked a nearby Grenier pulse turbine.
How robust is Warframe info to inflated price outliers? It has no protection for it. If the average price of an item as reported on Warframe Market is inflated or deflated, Warframe info just reports that.
Void energy accumulation
It is not an
inside
analyzer, it is a reporting tool.
fissures.
And you requested Did You Know?
Crew.
Did you know? Let's have a pick here. I mean, what kind of Did You Know would you want? Do you want a Railjack one? Do you want a Warframe one generally? Do you want a non-Warframe Did You Know? What kind of Did You Know do you want? Did you know you can pick your Did You Knows? I don't know why I'm just jumping around. I should probably contribute here. Have they gotten over to... I'll teleport to him. Just put me in space. Wherever Zerz is, put me in space. How about a Railjack one? Alright. A Railjack one. Did you know the Photor has total punch through, allowing you to shoot the drones behind Corpus shields? It is the only weapon to do this despite having the lowest DPS, or probably because it has lowest DPS.
Reading large translation signature. Crew ship. The enemy have reinforced.
Did you know that it is that there are
Crash that radiator.
variations in amount of mission requirements within planets? So for example, over on Earth there is a mission you can go to which has no points of interest to destroy whatsoever, and over on Saturn, rather than the usual one, there is a single mission which has 2 points of interest. The number of points of interest affects the amount of rewards you can get from that mission. I should probably be outside again because of the radiator.
Radiator exposed. Open fire.
So yeah.
Crew ship eliminated. Focus
Oh,
on remaining.
just as I get out here, the Railjack arrives. Focus on the cruise ships, yeah.
Destroy the core.
Whatever.
Now.
Whatever.
Storm is becoming more severe.
I'm gonna head down to this cruise ship.
That's it. You
Yeah! Take the full power of my Grappler.
Take a look inside.
Cruise ship disabled.
Grenier crew ship.
Not dead yet, but it's disabled.
Away
Look how small this thing actually looks from the outside.
destroy marked components.
Oh, there we are. That has no hit points left.
Pulse turbine rendered inoperative. Let us see how the enemy handles an even playing field. We have one less crew
You know what?
ship to be concerned with.
I picked up another Paris bit on this run. I'm actually going to pick up this lower limb. I'm going to end up getting a full Paris set, so I might as well.
Will not be happy.
So I can sell it.
Good. Closing out the mission.
And you shoot in the rail, stand in the Railjack and shoot everything with a Zenith. No, we tried it. Punch through doesn't work through the Railjack. This bit here is effectively in a different universe to what's going on out there. The two interact, but you can't punch through from one to the other. Cheers, Cratch. That's the last of my tea. That's all out now. Still none up there. We'll continue with you unless... Is there one on Earth on the right one? I was hoping there was one on Silver Strait. Because Silver Strait, this is the one that I think has no points of interest every time you do it. So there are, I think, 2 cruise ships and otherwise just fighters. You can go in, launch off a Seeker volley or 2, or just let your NPC crew kill them. You kill the 2 cruise ships, job done. It's a very, very, very fast mission, but you don't get the rewards which are locked behind points of interest. It's a very low reward mission, understandably. Sweep. Interiors in Warframe are weird? Well, ain't that the truth? Just Warframe and scale in general has certain limitations to it. Like, they can't make true scale cruise ships and railjacks and whatnot, because it would just be too ludicrous in size.
Another job well executed.
There we are, we're making some progress. We're also picking up some relics whilst we're here, including this one which has the Valkyr piece. One of the Valkyr pieces, so that's pretty nice. Picked up an epitaph blueprint. Paris bit so far. You get quite a few resources and whatnot. You keep running these missions one after the other. I'm going to take the big gun this time. Which Warframe will give you repetitive strain injury? Various ones will. Various ones can give you repetitive strain injury. Any Warframe that relies on spamming a ability or spamming melee for its main playstyle, they will do you in. So, for example, the new augment on Urali, which is the Aquablade augment. Is it Surging Blade? Something? I forget the name of it. But yeah, that one will mess you up. Hit the tilt key and you can control the turret gun. It's not a tilt key unless you rebind it to that. Let me find. Where's my tilt key? Nope, no change with the tilt key. It's on just weapon swap. Whatever you got weapon swap bound to, which for me is just F. Yeah, you've moved it, Skin Cookies. It's just weapon swap. So many times people are like, oh, how can you switch between the turrets on the main gun to the standard turret? It's like, I swap weapon. That's it. I just swap weapon. Oh, that's magic. I swapped weapon. It's a swap weapon button. It wasn't originally there, granted. But usually at this point, the people who comment on it or ask about it, certainly on the Warframe videos I have on the YouTube channel, they're like, they're newer players. They haven't known it the other way around. Yeah, just like you would in any other game mode, you swap weapon. But hydrate whilst I'm on the main gun. Ah!
We broke them. Skies are clear of fighter cover.
Clapped it. Easy peasy. Easy peasy peasy peasy. Can we stop moving this ship? I can't fire when you are trying to move so quick. I also don't know why we keep getting that black screen. Whatever is causing that. I can hit a limited range. Just line me up without an asteroid in the way. This is actually the worst spot. There we go. We don't have enough reactant. We don't have enough reactant. Who did the boarding? God damn it. Oh well, whatever, next one. I'll go do the boarding next time. Nope, not there. Did I know recourse, I'm assuming resource drop chance booster, affects the density of mining hotspots in open worlds? Something that's about as good for farming as a resource booster, yeah. Others here probably didn't, but yeah. A chance booster increases the number of spawns. Of mining spots specifically, yeah. Have I hydrated with anything that wasn't water before? My mug of tea is empty, Breakery.
Mission complete.
Yes. My logo is not a teacup for nothing. Water is the backup when I run out of tea.
Void storm rolling in. Batten down the hatches.
Alright. Let's head over to the slingshot. I'll get onto the boarding objective.
Operational capacity in this sector. Targets marked.
Launch!
Fighters on scope. Take them down wholesale.
Got myself 6 kilometers closer. Let's travel the remaining 10 kilometers by a wing.
Inside nearby vessels.
One of my PC specs, and did I build it myself? I did not build it myself. Specs, I believe there should be a specs command. I'll give you the details. No, I bought this, not entirely a pre-built. Technically a custom build. I did request the bits and pieces that went into it, but I didn't build it myself, no.
Find out that reason and steal it.
I don't really have a desire to build a computer for myself, to be quite honest. I've done maintenance on them. I know how to put bits and pieces together. I don't really have the desire for that. Especially as, in a lot of cases these days, it doesn't really save you much money, if any. I can upgrade components as needed, but getting a computer that just works when you get it, it's a very nice thing.
On remaining targets. Exterior weak point exposed. Open fire. Exposed.
Have I tried Railjack mod for 50% to penetrate shields on crit? Can't remember that mod at all, so I'm going to say no. No. And it depends on what shields they're talking about. Do they mean just the basic shields, or do they mean the shields on cruise ships? I don't know. I missed a cache. Prime disappointment. Can you be less vague? Like, at all? Because I've been here and then back this way, so what have I supposedly missed?
Storm is becoming more severe.
Yeah, I'm going to say you're just saying random vague things. There we are, we got all the reactants.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Ta-da! You thought it was a white locker. Okay, so if caches are going to spawn, the mission controller will tell you. You will have a cache counter. Caches don't just spawn on their own. No mission has that. Who's my favourite Cephalon? Psy. Absolutely Psy. The Index one is interesting. The Conclave ones, unfortunately, are in Conclaves, no one cares. And Ordis is annoying little bee. The second most annoying of all of them. Only behind Otak. Okay, ooh, Karis Prime Blade? Yeah, I'll take that one, thank you very much. Eurelia or Titania, says Flyer. Well, Flyer, you get to pick. Are you picking Eurelia or are you picking Titania? Hey, more holokeys. Let's head to the dry dock so I can pick up the frame request. What about Otak? Otak is annoying. Otak is genuinely annoying. Titania? Alright, we'll grab Titania. Switching over to Titania for the next run.
Job well executed.
This also gives us a reset. Make sure everyone saves their rewards. You never know with this game. And look at this as well. If you look at the mods we picked up quite a number of them, including a substantial number of they're not unknowns. Right, a substantial number of gold mods. We got 1, 7, 15, 16, 17, 22, 23 different gold mods there. That's a decent number, I'd say. Otak is like Claptrap in Borderlands. I've never actually played Borderlands, so I can't have a proper opinion on that, but fair enough. Waveband Disruptor is the mod? Well, let's have a look at that then. Fast travel to dry dock. let's grab our modding. Wave Band Disruptor. 51% chance for turret critical hits to ignore enemy shields. Okay, so that seems like one of the most useless mods I could think of. That is basically a 51% chance for your critical hits to act like they are toxin damage. That's what that means. Because it's your turret, not your forward artillery, not your ordnance, just your turret. That's going to be useless. What's the optimal way to take down cruise ships? So to take down cruise ships, if you've got the yellow shields around them, the yellow particles on the Grineer ones, you have to destroy those before you can shoot them. If they don't have that, you can just shoot them. You want to aim at the side of the nacelle, but not right at the very back of it, just side of the nacelle. Either side is fine, and that will one-shot it so long as you have the bonus forward artillery damage. Without that, if you are in the Veil Void Storms, you won't deal enough damage. So you'll need to weaken it first, or just take a second shot. But with that, you'll always one-shot it. If you're against the Corpus ones, it is a very good idea to run the Photor and use that to get rid of the rotating shield, so then you can get a clear shot. After that, then, you can use, what do you call it? Here we are, Shatterburst here, to take out any of the defensive shields on the Corpus. So it's got enhanced shield projectors, gets rid of those. Once those are all gone, again, you could just shoot at the cruise ship to kill it. Weakening it will help you there, or go for the weak spot. Although I'm not entirely certain on the weak spot on it. Dr. Holmes, you have a good one. Take care, mate. So yeah, Photor as a weapon is a very, very good choice, because it allows you to just get straight through and hit that drone on the Corpus one. You don't need to use anything else, just that will cleave through it. I only have it on the pilot, so that the side guns, the ones which my NPC crew are using, they have the maximum DPS to just shred everything. Skin Cookie saying, doesn't seem to work either. Tried with 100% crit chance Glacio and it never ends. I mean, it's a mod that is so utterly forgettable. I'm not surprised that it would be bugged. If this is bugged and not working, Skin Cookies, that's just a double reason to not use it. It is a terrible idea to use. You don't need to use it. Honestly, you just don't. Do something better with your mods than that. Does my Railjack have an ephemera? It doesn't have an ephemera, no. It's in the customization, isn't it? Here we are. So on the customization, I've gone for the Tempestari Railjack skin, which gives it this appearance. You see, the standard one doesn't have that glowy wispiness around it. Tempestari does. So that's what that's got going for it. Alright then. Enough dilly-dallying looking around at that. I'm going to switch us over to Titania. Just a quick FYI as well. If you want to be part of the squad, we got a spot at the moment, so send a message to the Kengineer. I'll bring you on into the squad. And let's grab a Titania. Where do you get that skin? Complete the Call of Tempestari quest. That's all you need to do. Complete the quest. So the yellow shields on the Grineer, you need to find a way to get rid of the shield generators on them. Now if you use the ordnance, which is the big old missile you can fire out the front, that will usually get rid of them, but for some reason sometimes it doesn't. You can shoot them off with the turrets, but that's just very ineffective. A guaranteed way of getting rid of them is using Shatterburst. Shatterburst is the second most overpowered ability you can get on Railjacks, immediately behind Seeker Volley. Shatterburst will remove all of them. Without fail, you just target, get it within range, detonate. It works every time. So, yeah.
Wow, time flies.
Zolka, my dude, time does indeed fly. Thank you very much for subscribing for the 6th month now, my dude. Oh. Cheers to that, and enjoy your now lovely gold mug to go with it. Halfway towards the full pot, my dude. Halfway there. Alright, giving you guys the opportunity, let's run. Let's do this. Is this open with one? Oh, why is it opened another corpus one? No one cares about those. God damn it. Alright, whatever. I know we could do the survivor one theoretically, but I don't go to Railjack to play not Railjack. Well, you see, Mythic Spirit, sometimes people can be nice. I know, it's a rarity on the channel. Yeah.
Cats in boots, I love TTS.
Evie, thank you very much for subscribing for the 8 months as well. Cats in boots? I mean, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. I have a curiosity related to that sentence there, but I'm not going to state it because I know what Twitch is like. So I'm not going to give you guys that ammunition. Well, let's crack this through. Thank you very much, Evie, for the resubscription on your 8th months. Remember, guys, as well, if you do subscribe using Twitch Prime, or if you have Twitch Prime available to you to subscribe, I believe they call it Prime Gaming now. It's Twitch Prime. We all know it's Twitch Prime. Just be aware that it doesn't always auto-renew, so if you did want to continue subscribing to the channel, just double-check your Prime. You might have it available again. Yeah, never know. Cats in boots better than other places? I suppose, yeah. I do suppose. I remember when my family got our very first cat. Oh, those years ago we got our cat. She would... As a tiny little kitten, she was tiny. Even for a kitten, she was tiny. She would sleep in my dad's camera case, where his camera would go in, obviously. And she wouldn't even fill up the whole spot. She was that small. She was smaller than my dad's camera. It was so beautiful. How do you message in game? Flyer, do ! join in the Twitch chat. We'll give you the information. Give you the info there. We got Zers on that? We got Zers on that. Alright, cool.
Radiator exposed. Open fire.
You know what? I don't think I actually needed to jump out like this. I can... Can I get into the slingshot from here? I never remember if I can. There we go. There it is. Let's launch!
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining.
That allows me to take that out straight away. There we are. Nicely done.
Radiator down.
It was a tiny cat. A very tiny cat. The camera wasn't that big. It was a DSLR, granted, but it's not like a super, super fancy one.
Crash that radiator.
There we are. This is done.
Radiators destroyed.
We still need to take out more cruise ships. I'm going to get back onto the Railjack. Rickery? Cheers.
Pulse turbine rendered inoperative. Let us see how the enemy
Alright, pulse turbine is down. Whoever's on that should be getting the rest of the reactant. That cruise ship, it's in need of
components marked.
being killed.
Destroy them.
Leaves us with that.
Remaining fighters are being called off.
There we go.
Cruise ship
Zerg should be able to take those out from here. Those are easy shots. Reactant-wise, we are not getting any more at the moment. We've got someone on a cruise ship. That's going to be Evie trying to get some more reactant, probably. Yeah, there it is. Alright, wonderful.
The relic has been cracked open.
You got this, dude? You got this?
Mission to find out what's inside.
What's my opinion about the Railjack EMP ability? Which ability is that one? The Blackout Pulse one? Or is there something else actually called EMP that I'm not familiar with? So if you mean Blackout Pulse, this one, it is my recommended choice for #1 slot. Oh, if he hit that one. No, don't think he did.
have company. Premier cruise ship on scope.
There it is, well done.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated.
Loop around,
Ready.
lined up. The next shot. No pulse thing. No, as in no, not the pulse thing, or no, I mean actually the pulse thing, or... Sorry, I don't know what you mean from those 3 words. You're gonna have to give me a little bit more to work with than that. Just waiting for this last cruise ship to be popped, and then we'll be good. Yay! Let's grab our loot.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
Well, yeah. I mean, actually, I've got most of the pieces of titania from this so far, haven't I? I'll grab that. Get a new set.
But for now,
I know it's technically worth less, but having a full set sells so much faster. It just does. Okay. Hey, more holokeys, nice. May I join? You may join. We'll need to head back to the dojo and then I can bring you in, so let's go do that. Let's head to the dojo and I'll bring him in. Zer's died from the shock. You mean the pulse thing?
Mission complete.
Naga,
Excellent work, Tenno.
yeah, Nagnut, can you please go onto the wiki and find the actual name of the thing you are referring to, please? My opinion on the EMP ability, the pulse thing, is... I need to know what you're actually talking about. What plugin is this? So I'm using the application Warframe Info as the overlay for void fissures. So if you do !WF info, that'll show you the information, or give you a video all about that application, how to use it. I highly recommend it. It's only available for PC. Alright, let's pop ourselves back down to Dry Dock. Let's bring in a flyer. There we go. And now we've done the titanium one, let's switch back over to Lavos, who is just the best frame for Railjack. I mean, Mythic Spirit, that's usually what people mean when they refer to PC. Because if you're gaming on a Mac, you're doing it wrong. And if you're gaming on Linux, you already know that nothing is made for you. Linux is unfortunately just stuck in the doldrums of having things actually developed in their direction. I mean, clearly Beard is having himself a nap at the moment, Evie, because I'm surprised you've not just been timed out. So there's no Void Storms. Ah, there we go. There were no Void Storms here, but now one has appeared. Casio's Rest. Now, I think Casio's Rest has 2 points of interest. So it's actually going to be a slower mission type. But we can do it. Depends on who you ask, Zocca. Depends on who you ask. Okay, Blackout Pulse is what you're asking about, Nagnut. So, Blackout Pulse, as I mentioned earlier, is the #1 ability you should be putting into the first slot of your battle mods. It is my top recommendation for it. There's just not another better one to go there. Hello, Mr. Noodlehair, how are you doing today? I'm going to assume everyone who has an issue with my pronunciation of Linux is themselves a bagel eater. You will be considered bagel eaters if you have an issue with my pronunciation. That's irrelevant, Mythic Spirit. That's absolutely irrelevant. Like Mr. Noodlehair, bagels are stupid. Someone try leaving the Railjack whilst we're in warp. I really hope someone didn't try doing that, because that's how you get torn in half. Atomically. Come on, game, load! Ah, someone disrupted the warp field and now we can't get anywhere. Evie, did you do this? Probably. He's hiding up at the back here. He knows what he did. Did you break my ship? We do not need another Zaramin 10-0 incident. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, apparently not. Apparently not. I thought we were there, but apparently not. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this stream. We're just going to be in the loading screen now until the end of stream. That is going to be about an hour of loading screens. I hope you guys have been looking forward to this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, fucking time.
It serves as a point of coordination for forces in
Yeah, we got 2 points of interest now.
the base, terminate the commander.
Let's see, what's everyone actually planning on doing? We've got Evie into Arcwing. We've got Zuz is just on the railjack.
This storm is tearing open void fissures at your destination.
Bad mouthing the loading screen, what a tactic. Oh, you know it.
Grenier,
You know it.
Doc, they are working on something. I want to know what. Infiltrate.
I think that might have just been my best timed catalyze ever. Because that immediately just hit all of these borders. Well, there we go. I was just dicking around. I didn't expect to have that work, but then yeah. Immediately just had to do that. Here we are. There's another... What is our pilot doing? Whatever. Alright.
Exterior weak point exposed. Open fire.
Oh, I see. Our pilot drove straight up to here and then let us get boarded. That was nice.
Infiltrate the base and terminate.
That was nice. Alright. Fire some more missiles in that direction. And then angle on the cruise ship over here. Any chance I could do a general primary weapon modding guide for 2022? If that's something you guys would like to see, make sure you put it over on the Discord. We have a suggestions channel there. I do actively look at that. A number of the videos I've done have come from that suggestions channel. So if you would like to see that video, make sure you give that play a look in. Pop the suggestion over there, my dude. So here, I'm absolutely going to forget the suggestion. Brain like a sieve, I will forget. I'm hoping those missiles are going to lock on. There we go. Ah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Took out the entire squadron from all the way over here.
Missile launch detected.
Now where's everything else?
There it is. Blast that radiator.
Oh, I got the radiator. Can I have something else to shoot now, please?
Lockdown.
Please?
Rupture the hangar's core to disable lockdown.
Where are all the fighters? Where are the cruise ships? Where is something I can kill? Ah. There we are. I can stop singing now. The game has heard your pleas of, oh god, not again.
These specs will make for interesting.
I can't stream on YouTube. I can stream on YouTube. I can't stream at the same time to YouTube and Twitch.
Target terminated. Move on. Enemy squadrons have.
Please keep singing? Well, that's the first time I've heard that. What kind of missiles am I using? I'm using Seeker Volley. It is the 3rd tactical ability slot. And on Lavos, it is free to cast with a short, I think, 10-second cooldown, which is pretty ridiculous.
Heads up. Radiator cruise ship.
That fighter survived. That fighter survived. There we go. Aha! Finally, cruise ships.
Alert. Enemy
Is this the last mission before we end stream? Should hope not. No, it's only 9 o'clock. We got another hour to go, my dude.
ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Missile impact imminent.
There we are. Get on location here. That should be a good enough angle to take out these cruise ships. No. By contract, I'm not allowed to stream to both simultaneously, Mythic Spirit. You misunderstood when I said the word can't. If you see someone who is an affiliate or partner on Twitch streaming to YouTube or any other platform at the same time, they are in breach of contract.
One cruise ship.
They are at risk of having their contract with Twitch revoked and of having their funds revoked. Believe it or not, I don't want to do that.
You opened the relic.
I do not want to do that.
We'll take a look inside.
Missile.
Nice, Animalic, nice.
Evade.
There we are. I can hit this one. The others are currently out of view. Fire some missiles as well over this way. Hopefully they're not going to go into the cruise ship.
Cruise ship.
Well, a few of them did.
That clears up some space.
And a few of them hit nothing. That was not useful. Let's try that again. There we go. Now the missiles should be locking onto stuff.
They have launched fighters. Enemy Enemy morale has
Oh, we're moving.
Fighters are
We're moving.
taking off.
All I need is an angle on that cruise ship. Whoever's driving, please just give me an angle on the cruise ship.
Roll out the welcome mat.
Do I get hungry while streaming? I eat just before I stream. To avoid exactly that issue. I'm not one of those who'll be eating on stream.
A clumsy breach. Our invaders possess more enthusiasm.
Am I planning to, at some point to try streaming on YouTube? It's something I've considered. At this point, I have not found sufficient reason to give it a proper try. But it is something I'm always aware of as an option. I have considered the other streaming options as well. For example, when Mixer existed, I considered it and immediately rejected it. I have considered Facebook and thoroughly rejected that idea. I've considered doing the streaming through Discord and considered that an absolute waste of time. So yeah, don't you worry, I am considering those options, but for now, Twitch is the place for the streams, absolutely. Until such time as I am pushed away, I will stick with Twitch. But if I were to stream anywhere else, YouTube would be the place, and YouTube is becoming increasingly competitive, whilst Twitch, for the last few years, has just kind of stood still. Mythic Spirit, I've actually heard the opposite of that. I've heard the entire opposite of that. There are issues when it comes to streaming on the same channel that you also upload videos to. Those issues come about when people leave their streams up on the channel as a public video, rather than putting it as unlisted into a playlist. It means then you've got a load of clutter on your channel. It also hurts your channel if you stream things which are not related to what the channel actually does. So for example, someone who might do camera reviews, then streaming them playing Valorant. The people who come to their videos for camera reviews see the Valiant stream and go, oh, I didn't ask for this, what the hell is this? That's not what I subscribed for. It is in YouTube's best interest for them to make it where streams do not punish your channel. And YouTube has one of the best teams in the world for making an algorithm that delivers content to the users who actually want to see it. Seriously, one of the best. Yeah, the playlist idea, I picked that up from Harris Heller. He gave a whole bunch of tips on the whole process about how he streams to YouTube. He's pretty knowledgeable in the industry as Harris Heller. So if anyone wants to know about content creation, he should be one of your first ports of call for information. Harris Heller. He puts it all on the Alpha Gaming channel. Does Lavos need a lot of former? He doesn't need a lot of former, no. If you want to get the absolute most out of him, like absolute bonkers levels like I've taken him to, then you want to be investing Umbral formers and a few other standard former, yeah. But even just taking Prime Sure-Footed off my build will save you 2 formers outright.
Void storm rolling in. Batten down the hatches.
But yeah, for the same reason I've been putting some shorts onto the main YouTube channel, YouTube is not going to give people a worse experience for trying to use their product. It just wouldn't make any sense. So there may be issues, but it comes down to being more sensible about the content people put out. You get some individuals who try content creation, they put everything onto one channel, and that everything is anything they feel like doing ever. I don't subscribe to any variety channels. Every channel I subscribe to has some purpose behind it. Whether that be specific Minecraft servers, whether that be specific types of Rocket League content creators, whether that be specific types of educational channels, whether that be specific types of entertainment channels, like how they deliver their entertainment. If a channel has a purpose and you stick to that purpose, the channel does well. Well, as well as it can do. And the same applies to the streams and shorts you put out there. Regardless though, I'm happy sticking with Twitch for the meantime. Twitch does need to continue to improve. It needs to deal with some of the issues it has for me to stay here forever. Because its competitors will continue to try and challenge it. And YouTube is in a growing position to challenge it. But it's not there yet.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated.
I watch a few different Minecrafters. So I watch Grian, Mumbo Jumbo, Impulse SV, Good Times with Scar. Those are my main ones I go to. Trying to think, do I watch much of the others? I'll occasionally watch a little bit of BOO. Not a huge amount of him. Someone I can handle in small doses, really. See them to aim. Alright, cool. Now let's get a better position. Let's clap that. There we are. They should be good to work with that now. Yeah, I don't know when Hermitcraft Season 9 is coming out. I've heard it's been delayed. So I'm just quietly waiting for when Hermitcraft comes out again. I want to see what they get up to next time. I do hope they bring back the shopping districts. Green does do building tutorials, so maybe. Maybe. Yeah, Green is first and foremost a builder. He never really uses sorting systems, he just has chess monsters. He is a chaotic gremlin in pretty much every way that he interacts with other people. And is easily one of the largest creators out there in the Minecraft scene. Want us to go back to the dry dock? We can do that. Right as soon as we get that last bit of reactant. Oh, we got the reactant. Alright, cool. Let's blap this. We got an Eevee there? We have got an Eevee there. He's going to blap this. There we go. Hello, Arcalian. How are you doing today?
You open the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Yeah, outside of Minecraft, there's a variety of different creators I follow or subscribe to on YouTube. Not a single one of them on Warframe. I don't really watch Warframe content. So if you're looking for recommendations on that side, I can recommend you one channel, and that's mine. For obvious reasons. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, Hickory Prime Pouch. Yeah, I'll take that one. I'll take that one. It was Season 8. The way most of the creators went about stuff, I'm fine with. At least with the creators I watch. As I say, I pretty much watched the entirety of the Bowstone crew, sans Pearl. Pearl style, I just never really got into. So, I gave her a try. But with the building style of Impulse, I really do like his approach to stuff, and he's always so jolly. Always is. When it comes to Mumbo, I mean, I'm just chuffed a bit with what he does. There's Grian. Grian takes a nice approach to its building techniques as well, and some of the buildings he does are incredible. And then Scar. His upload schedule may be hit and miss for obvious reasons for anyone who knows who Scar is. But what he achieves when he is able to do so is incredible. Holy hell. That man has a drive I have seen in no one else. I couldn't really get into Etho stuff. Never really could. Etho is very technically minded, but I just couldn't really get into what he does, no. What's the best Railjack setup? The ones I recommend in my Railjack guides. Do ! Railjack. Give that a look out, game unit. Do ! Railjack. While we're waiting at Vidoc, I'm just going to force this. Never mind, we're going. Alright, cool. Oh well, we'll take Eevee back to the dojo because they might be struggling, or the game might be struggling a bit.
Well executed.
And we picked up a few different pieces along the way as well. Not too terrible, not too shabby. Then no, getting credits. And at the end of the stream, I will as well melt down all of the spare Railjack components. You'll see how much endo that has produced for us as well, guys. Don't worry, you'll get to see how much endo that melts into. Arriving here once again. Just doing a quick reset for Eevee's sake. You predict 30k? We'll see. I have no idea how much it's going to be, to be honest, so we'll just see. Anyone needs to switch their gear, they should probably do that now. I'm just waiting for navigation to open up. There we go. Evie has left the squad. Oh, okay. I thought he just needed a reset, but nope, he's gone. Cool. Reinvite when you get a second? Alright, there you are. I was wondering. Oh yeah, Gara can be a great frame. She's not one of my go-to frames, but she is a great frame. Yeah, it looks like we have to stick with Assassin ones for now. There's not another Veil one. It would be nice if there was another Grineer point of interest, because we got stupidly low level, middling level, and then top level. There isn't the Neo tier. No, I get you, Evie, I get you. Can we get a did you know about my channel itself? Sure, let me think. Let me think. What do we want to go for? Alright. Did you know that on my channel, it took over a year of producing Warframe content for any one of those videos to actually beat a different game I had already put onto that channel. Over a year of Warframe content for one video to be better than a prior video I'd done for a different game. That was because I'd done a video for Evil Line years ago. And that one itself got over 40,000 views. Even now, if I get a video that hits 40,000 views on the channel, I'm pretty happy with that. And that happened to me, what's that, 8 years ago? It took a very long time. And yet that Eve one, that was a fluke. It was a terrible fucking video, honestly. I've unlisted it. There is only the Warframe content on the channel now, with the exception of the One Among Us video. It was dire. But at the time, it suited what people needed. I'm sure YouTube has marmalized the quality of it. I don't remember it being quite so bad, but it's still pretty bad. It was still pretty bad. Can we watch it? I'm going to take a pass on that one, Evie. I'm going to take a pass on that one for now. I think I brought up a little bits of it during the Ask Me Anything stream that I did at the start of the year. But yeah, we could probably all do without having that, I mean, terrible audio and visual quality. It was dire. That's why I say the YouTube system must have broken the quality of it since then. But yeah. Make it unlisted, put a link in Supporter T-Lounge. I can do that. I can do that, Mythic Spirit, yeah. Whilst we load into this mission, because I'll probably have enough time whilst we load, let me go get that link. It was... If I search that word, that should bring it up. There we go. I uploaded this video on December 28th, 2012. $40,000 views. Oh, I see we've loaded into mission. Alright, I'll copy the link, but I'll get back to that in a moment. I'll do this mission, and then on the next loading screen I'll post it. It'll just be in the Supporter T-Lounge though, so only for those of you who are, you know, supporters of the Ziz channel. Man down? No! Wait, how did we lose someone? Who did we lose? Invite. There we are, that should bring him back. It's not the first ever video, no. The first ever video was a Minecraft video. And that one I showed in its entirety, I believe in its entirety, over on the Ask Me Anything stream. So you can definitely check that one out there. I actually got a warning on my extras channel because of that Ask Me Anything stream. Because it told my main channel that another channel had stolen my video. Because it detected the video that I played on the AMA stream was said, oh, hold up. Someone's used this video in one of their videos. Yeah, it's fine. We don't need to do anything to that one. They're okay. It's me. We're cool, bruh. Are there any affinity rate soft caps? Not to my knowledge. Like, as fast as you can kill things is as fast as it gets.
Direct attention to remaining targets. Enemy fighters on the run.
There are no soft caps I'm familiar with. If you think it's a number of weapons leveling, I can tell you for a fact that that does not have any kind of soft cap, because I leveled up probably about a dozen melee weapons in a single session with the assistance of a friend of mine in the same clan. And every single time we were doing the weapon fully leveled in one wave of Elite Sentry Onslaught. I'm just going to sit here, sit pretty whilst those cruise ships get popped. We need to pop a radiator.
Radiator exposed.
Be on the pulse turbine. There we go. That should hit it. And I'm going to put myself into position to not forge.
Remaining targets.
To deal with the commander. Now let's see, where will the commander be? Where is this? Somewhere over this way. Or I can board my own railjack. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Yeah, game, that's what I wanted to do. Thanks for that, game. Let me just board my own railjack again. There we go. Alright. Do I have a recommendation for the best skill to subsume onto Zephyr? You don't really need to. But if you are going to subsume something, it depends on what you're trying to do with Zephyr.
You are right on the target.
Like, seriously, what are you trying to do with her? That's your question. And I'll answer your question.
Opportunity. Core is exposed.
Let's just get ourselves some more reactants as we walk through here.
Wrecking time. Destroy marked components.
Whack my head off a cable, it's fine. Yeah, there's a bug that makes it where you can slingshot into your own railjack. It shouldn't happen. It is definitely a bug, but it has existed for quite a while now. Not entirely sure why, but it has.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your
Alright,
mission
relic
to
cracked.
find out
Let's
what's
just
inside.
get to this commander.
Missiles en route. Evade.
Upper Light saying, just got Wisp. Do you have a video on using her or something? I do not have a Wisp video at this time, no. So, can't help you out on that one directly, as it were. There's various ways of using her, though. As she has applications in stealth, crowd control, team support, and damage output. So really, world's your oyster. Pick what you want to do.
Commander terminated.
Wisp can do pretty much everything. Pick what you want to do. I didn't need to do that. I can just teleport back. I always forget I can just teleport back like that. Ta-da! And let's see what we got. We got. I will take the former. Yeah, I'll take the former. Would subsuming Eclipse onto Wisp be as good for Profit Taker as you're thinking? I mean, I have no idea how good you're thinking, so can't really help on that regard, but Eclipse should give you damage there, yeah. That is what you are looking for. XS looking to join? Sure. Yeah, we'll head on to the dojo and we'll pick you up, XS. Let's do that. So yeah, Flyer did crash out and failed to join session as well. Interesting.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
So for the Redeemer, Lucius, I think I was probably using a standard heavy attack build. Yeah, an initial combo heavy attack build, which I think I covered in my heavy attack guide. So you can check out that one there. Otherwise, I can give it a look, see if I have the build available to me when we get to the dojo. You're into having issues? Fair enough, my dude. Fair enough. Hello, Surf Cutter. How are you doing today? Alright, whilst we got this loading screen, let's post that link over... I'm still going to post it. Let's post that link over into Discord as you requested, guys. Supporter Tea Lounge. As requested on stream. The best, worst video on my channel from the old days. Bear in mind that YouTube has murdered the quality since release, but it didn't start good either. Contains entirely outdated advice. There we are. Okay. So you requested it, Mythic Spirit, I think it was. So it is now up on the Supporter Tea Lounge. You can check that one after the stream there. Let's bring in Excess as requested. There you go. And let's have a look at the arsenal real quickly for the Redeemer. There we go. With Redeemer, I was probably going to be using the initial combo builds. Let me find the right one for that. That is a combo heavy attack, Here we are. This looks like the one. Yeah, so we got the Sacrificial set, which is the ideal pairing to go for when you're using pure heavy attacks for damage. Killing Blow for the heavy attack damage bonus again, and the wind-up speed. We got Corrupt Charge. Initial combo, just give you a more powerful hit, basically doubling the damage. We've got Amalgam Organ Shatter and Gladiator Might, both giving crit damage and also making the attack even faster. And then we got these two to set the radiation damage. That makes it suitable against alloy armor, which is what you'll find on some Grenadier Demolishers, and you'll find it on, of course, the Eidolons. That's what makes it works out really well there. Otherwise, you can change the damage type over to what you need, whatever you're fighting. Yeah, that's the principle of it. That's the basics of the build. All of the crits, all the damage, even more damage, even more damage, even more damage, even more damage of the right type. Bada bing, bada boom. Blow up everything in front of you. An 84% crit chance with a 5.4 multiplier across the 10 multi-shot. You got a good chance of getting some pretty heavy damage out. So yeah, that's the works of it. Alright, let's head over to the Dry Dark. As I'm saying, walked away from stream for a bit, and I feel like absolute shit now. What happened? I'm sorry to hear that, Zom, but what the hell happened in the meantime then? Hello, Valkyria. Or should I say, based on earlier in the stream, hello, Saren. Oh, that's not navigation. This is navigation. I always do that. I go to the front of the ship for navigation. It's not there. When will I learn? Alright, here we go. Let's crack open some axes. Now we have access once again. And you know what? Let's bring out the Valkyrie relic. We got it. Let's use it. Let's use it. It's terrible, isn't it, Evie? It's absolutely terrible. Absolutely goddamn terrible. Politics are not fun with current situations. I shan't ask any further then, Zom. I shan't ask any further. This is definitely a politics-free zone. No, correct, you got it the wrong way round. Valkyria's new name is Saren, and Saren's new name is Valkyria. It's actually Saren's new name is Valkyria, and Valkyria's new name is Saren. You got them the wrong way round, dude. Oh, sorry, 1 second. There we are. I thought I had damaged my keyboard, but no, it was fine. It was fine. I don't know what that was. I think it might have been a moth wing. There's been a few suicidal moths recently. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway.
Void storm imminent. This will give a little.
Thank you, Animalek. Thank you. We have a raffle going on. Megod's cigarette. So if you do ! raffle, you'll be able to see the raffle that is available for you to join. And a winner will be drawn at the end of the stream here. Any platform is welcome to join in. We'll be doing the draw in about half an hour's time. That's the drop we got available.
In the interest of sector security, I have marked a nearby Grineer pulse turbine. Take it down, then.
Well, those fighters are all screwed. Or at least a fair number of them. We have got one on the main gun, so we'll sort that in a moment. Now we've got a bonus objective and 2 points of interest to deal with.
Detecting void
We'll work through all
energy
that.
accumulation inside your objective. Fissures.
Strange place for a hangar. Find out why.
Yeah, that EVE Online video, that was a very early video in terms of creation for me. Very early. And I did not have access to much in the way of tools. I think I made that with Windows Movie Maker way back in the day. Windows bloody Movie Maker. What weapon is the missiles? It's not a weapon, it's an ability. It is Seeker Volley. It's a mod on the Plexus, which gives you the Battle Avionic Seeker Volley. Alright, we got a cruise ship on scan now. Yep, that's one we can take out. Let's just disable it. There we go. Have we got a main gunner? We have. Good. They should start doing their work. I'll put this over here to make sure it has got no shields on it. Yeah, it's taking damage. Good. It's got no shields. I think that popped the border. Yeah, the border's got popped. Good. Don't have to deal with them. Gonna wait for that blap. Oh, he's not getting the kills. Alright, let's get in closer. Got a hit, and didn't hit the nacelles from that distance. I'm not seeing another charged shots. They might be out of shots, or are they just not looking? Oh no, they're good. They're good.
It will take some time to parse these millions of files. Meantime, enjoy your new jets.
There we are. Okay, next cruise ship. Where's our next one? There's one. Disable it. Hit it with everything we got to weaken it. Our main gunner should be ready to take it out if they have a charge. They moved, they did not. I'll do it. Oops, switch gun. There we are. Flap. And we got another one up here. We're going to do a quick test of the damage. It's invulnerable at the moment, so I'm going to hit it with the shield bammer.
Enemy fighters are routing.
There we go. Now I can hurt it, and someone's moving the ship. Okay, just about managed it.
Situation evolving.
I got this. I got this.
Radiator exposed.
Okay, I didn't kill that one properly, but
Cruise ship.
concerned about us moving the ship still. Stop moving the ship. I've got a line of sight.
Abandoned derelict.
Ah! Stop moving the ship.
Cruise ship.
I have line of sight.
On remaining targets. This is where
Asimov, the same way you switch any other weapon, you press switch weapon.
derelict boarded.
Whatever key you use to switch weapon with, you press that key.
Like we get the nest.
Line of sight obtained.
Cruise ship has punched in. Cruise ship down.
Bollocks. Didn't hit the nacelle.
Up some space.
Hold us still. There we go, got it.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
We got this one over here. Has anyone gone and grabbed the bonus objective? I'm gonna check.
Attention to remaining targets.
Someone is in the derelict. Good. There we go. I just poured absolutely everything into that one.
You might find this interesting. Scratch one cruise ship.
Alright, so we need to take out the radiator. I'm gonna get on side gun. Oh no, someone's got a radiator. Cool. I'll just be ready for the next one when it pops.
Dropping Tenno out of airlock.
Huh, the gun graphics have gone. That's interesting.
Exterior weak point
Oh.
exposed. Open fire.
Easy peasy. Single Shatterburst does the trick straight away. barely have to aim it. And we're done. Alright, let's hit the form up, bring everyone home. That just forces everyone back onto the ship ASAP, and we're good. Okay. I'll take the Cernos Prime string.
Turbine fragged.
It's not the best of things we could be getting, but I don't have one, so I'll take it.
Good work. We are making a difference.
Chances are I'm just that little bit closer to completing a set, if not a whole set. And sets just sell so much better. They just do. Alright, let's run our next one. Gonna get the most out of this Axie storm. At least whilst we can. Let's bring... Oh, I've got a vaulted relic. Let's do that one. One from the Prime Vault. Let's do that one. Come on, grab your relic, there we go. We're good to go. We are good to go. I'm saying use Zephyr mostly for missions that require area control, like defense, sometimes survival. Go to for Steel Path as well. Yeah? Yeah, she can work for that.
Void storm rolling in. Batten down the hatches.
And if that's in response to earlier about what are you using her for, that's too vague. I can't give you a proper answer on that, because if you're using her for area control, she can already do that pretty damn well as is. So what are you lacking? Do you want more damage? There's things like Roar, there's things like Eclipse, there's things like Breach Surge, which also works as crowd control. Do you need some healing? There's various options for that. Do you want invisibility? Like, what do you want? That's what you subsume in. It's not a case of there is one right answer for every frame. Instead, there are better options for different circumstances. And you find the circumstance you are in, you find what you are missing, or what you could do with more of, and then you infuse that. Hello Celeste, how are you doing today? Eevee has a solid black screen. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. Okay.
Radiator naked. Hit them with all.
Says he's in a hangar prison. Don't know what he's up to then. We need to destroy a radiator somewhere. Which one needs it?
Your call.
Asteroid hangar. I think that's this one.
Radiator cruise ship has translated in sector. Tenno on board derelict.
Not popped a radiator, so I may have aimed at the wrong one.
They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship.
Alright, I'm gonna have to fly. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Celeste. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fly over. Get an idea as to what actually needs destroying. There it is. It's on the other side of the space. One of the few grenade points of interest where you can miss with the Shatterburst, because it's just so good.
Bingo. Crew, trash that radiator.
Yeah, Shatterburst on this takes out all of the defensive yellow shields, and then with the whatchamacallit, blackout pulse, that holds it in place. And hits it with even more damage, so it's weak enough to get flapped. There we go.
Cruise ship reactor has
Well,
detonated.
see, Zabs, what you can use our first skill for is you can use it to permanently hover, so then you're constantly gaining the bonus from her passive. If you hold cast it whilst you're in the air, you hover.
Is becoming more severe.
Shatterburst is an ability. It's the second ability on my setup here. So it is a battle avionic.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
Alright, let's get this bubble out of the way, otherwise you won't be doing any damage to them. Hit the nacelle. Whoever's hitting that does not have the bonus to damage on their attacks. You need to get that artillery mod. That'll make it where you can one-shot them.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
Can we Shatterburst? Thank you. Hit that with everything we can. Can even choose you. Well there, Wicked Fear. How you doing today? Barricadier tomorrow? No, it shouldn't be tomorrow. Tomorrow's a Thursday. Arrow comes on Fridays. Alright, fire out some more missiles. Hopefully take out some more of these fighters. And let's see. Cruise ship, cruise ship, cruise ship. I can see that one there, but I think that is the docked one. I don't know if we can actually shoot that one. Are railjack mods per person? For Plexus they are, yes. So like, I've got my battle avionics, like Shatterburst. If someone else is using a different avionic, they can use that on my ship. And I can't use the one they're using. They are an individual. I can go onto anyone's railjack and I'll have Seeker Volley and Shatterburst available to me. The stats on it will be modified by their railjack, because it's the reactor. But I'll always have it available to me. Did it used to be different? Everything in Railjack used to be different. They have revamped the entire Railjack experience twice since release. So, yes, absolutely it did used to be different. How different, what different, when different, depends on what your reference is. But yes, things definitely were different. Where is another cruise ship, please? And looking at all the diamonds, they're all looking normal diamonds, no cruise ship diamonds. But we need another 3 to kill. Where are they? Is it better now? Railjack is in the best state it's ever been in. Seriously is. Bugs and all. Railjack is in the best state it's ever been in. Here we go. That's something I can kill. Have killed. Just fire absolutely everything at it. Make it as weak as possible. And it flapped. Lovely. Which intrinsics is priority to max? In terms of maxing? I'm not sure actually. I've not paid much attention to the intrinsics in a hot minute. I do have a guide on the intrinsics. You can have a look at them yourself for information on that side. Which will be the priority to max? I'd have to have a look. Elite crew are nice, but I wouldn't put them at number 1, depending on what the alternatives are. Gunnery is definitely the last one. Just the last. You don't need the gunnery perk at level 10. That's pretty much a pickup if you just want to be a completionist, or if you want the mastery rank points. We've still got the pulse turbine to do. Is anyone working on the pulse turbine? We had our boarding crew. I don't know if they remembered to keep boarding.
Disembarking.
Let me double check. Let me see. We got 2 people who've just gone into the hallway. 3 people who've just gone into the hallway. I guess I'll be on the outside then. Yeah, once we come out of this mission, I'll have a look for you guys and point out what I think of the different top tier intrinsics then. We'll give them a look in after this mission. There we go, both of those are popped. They'll grab the radar array in just a second. There it is, form up, bring them in. And we are done. Ooh, that is a pretty piece right there. 23.6 platinum average in the last 48 hours. I will take that. Nom nom nom. Alright, let's pop ourselves over to the dry dock. Hey, we also got another 10 holokeys. Nice. Holokeys are always a nice pickup. Especially for those who haven't got all the tenet weapons as yet. No, fair enough, Evie. Fair enough.
Another job well executed.
There we are. We're getting a few bits and pieces from that run there. You take care, Evie. Can I show the weapons and mods for Railjack? Yeah, sure. I'll blink through them because I've got full videos on them, so I won't spend too much time looking at them, but I'll blink through them for you. Animalic, cheers. Alright, so weapons and mods. Alright, so the weapons, I've got the Photor Mark III on the front, I've got the Talon Mark III on the sides, and Tycho Seeker Mark III because that's just the objectively best one. You don't want any of the others, they suck for that slot. I've gone with the Talon because of the sheer DPS, so that my NPC crew can use it to very good effect. And then the Photor is useful for popping down the Corpus cruise ship shields. So that's pretty much the entire reason for using the Photor there. Nothing else can work as well as that one. As for the mods, this is the standard loadout that I go for. It just covers pretty much everything. Takes a couple former to get to this location, but you know, it's a couple former well invested. Obviously, there is room to upgrade this one that lasts a little bit, but I didn't really feel like the endo was necessary on it, to be quite honest. Artillery cheap shot is amazing. You want this one. Forward artillery damage is amazing. You want this one. Bonus speed, it's cheap and easy to get, so why not? Bonus boost speed, cheap and easy to get, so why not? Hyperstrike for turret damage, it's cheap and easy to get, so why not? Crimson Fugue, not really necessary. Not really necessary at all, but it is a huge damage bonus in and of itself. So hey, it's worth picking up for that slot there. And then Worm's Torment, because I'm usually facing a Grineer, why not have more Grineer damage? There are other options you can go for throughout this stuff. Turret range and projectile speed isn't really necessary because of the sheer speed of the Railjack. And frankly, the limited range of the guns already. That little bit of extra range doesn't do all that much when you can just, you know, go to your target or, hell, use Seeker Volley. Ordnance damage, we don't use Ordnance for damage, so that's not important. Turret crits, don't need to focus on that. Just the pure damage is enough in itself. Defensive fire, maximum shields per enemy killed, you don't need it. On crits, replenish shields, don't need it. Turret crit chance, comes under the same as crit damage. If I'm not stacking the two together, don't need it. There are better things to run with. Ordnance reload time, we don't use Ordnance enough to care about that. Sentience? No. You're just not fighting enough of them. Corpus damage, I fight the Grineer more, so, you know. Ordnance projectile speed, not necessary, we don't use Ordnance that much. This apparently doesn't even work, let alone the fact that you don't need it. Oh wait, no, this is the one that's broken. I don't know about this one then. But it's probably broken the same way, you just don't need them. And so on and so forth. Auras are just your pick of it. I cover that in full in the Plexus build guide. As for these, Battle Avionics, I use Blackout Pulse. For the first slot, it is basically just the best one in my opinion. Munitions Vortex, absorbing incoming fire and then detonating, you don't need it. Countermeasures, you don't need it. So this just works. Shatterburst is best in slot by far. The days of using Tether to wipe out a load of fighters is gone. Particle Ram is just obnoxious. Shatterburst gets the work done. And as for this final slot, Phoenix Blaze, who needs turret bonuses? Not you, that's who. Void Hole, it's seen its day. It's nowhere near as good as what Seeker Volley can do. It's got a 140 meter radius with my setup, 320 damage per second for 20 seconds. That's cute. This has unlimited range, effectively, and fires out 25 missiles of 4.8k damage each. Each! That's nearly 125,000 damage in a single shot. It's going to take a while of 320 damage per second to meet that. It really is. Tacticals, you can pick up what you like here. The tacticals don't matter anywhere near as much. Form up is very useful, especially in public missions, to just get people back to the Railjack. You get something like whizzing around, dilly-dallying, just bring them home. Just force them home, it's easy. Death Blossom, I've got here the other options, battle stations, both of them are pretty meh, so you don't need to worry about it. And on the super, I've got Void Cloak. Cloaking can be useful, you don't really need it. Battle Forge can be nice, but you don't really need it. Fire Suppression, I mean, what now? Flow Burn for the boost speed. That can be useful if you're moving around, but actually taking the time to go to it and then use it, you're probably better off just, you know, just flying. So these are relatively ignorable, form up just really to handle, cat herding, otherwise known as public missions. And there you are. That's your loadout. That's the weapons and mods. We're going to have a look at the intrinsics as well real quick. So let's bring these out. That one can flip as well, thank you. So let's have a look at the number 10 on each of these. Okay, number 10 engineering. I'm going to say straight away, this should be your number 1. This absolutely should be your number 1. Remotely repair onboard hazards. It's just a time saver. If you do not have an NPC crew who is doing the engineering fixes, or if you're in a full squad so you don't have an NPC crew member, being able to just go, it's fixed, who cares, is amazing. So definitely pick that up. That should be your number 1. Number 2, I would say, is the warp from ship to crew member. So you can open up your tactical menu and warp to crew members, anyone in the squad basically. So you can teleport to someone who is on board a point of interest to help them out there. You can teleport from the point of interest to your crewmates. It's a useful ability, so that'll be the second one to pick up. Alternatively, the second one to pick up, if you've got the resources to invest and want to, you can get the elite crewmates. I would still put it behind the remote repair onboard hazards, but yeah, elite crewmates are a pretty damn decent pickup. Takes some rotations to maybe get the exact one you're looking for, so just check on ticker occasionally to make sure on that. These two are the last two to get. Double tapping space to instantly translate forwards. You go forward 1,000 meters in space. It's pathetic. It's genuinely pathetic. And also a little bit buggy. Sometimes it just doesn't trigger as weird about it. Not just on the cooldown, like generally just weird. Whereas with the gunnery one, you don't need to snap. Like, you just don't need this. Use hit scan weaponry or use seeker volley. So this is just useless to everyone. Exactly, Flyer, yeah. There are better ways of having speed earlier in piloting anyway. So this is pretty useless, this is pretty useless, this is amazing, and this is good, this is good. Gunnery 10 and Earth. So you get the overheating faster, but at rank 9, you've already got the ability to reload from overheat to ready to fire again faster than you previously could. So technically, rank 9 is the best gunnery by a very slight level. But honestly, it doesn't matter because rank 9 means you're basically going to be firing with gunnery forever, firing half a second every now and then. And by this point, you should have Seeker Volley and stop using the turrets. Honestly. The turrets are just terrible compared to Seeker Volley. And until DE decide to change that meta once again, gunnery doesn't matter. Leave that to NPCs. Get yourself up to rank 9. Rank 10 can be the very last thing you pick up if you want the mastery or the completion. As you can see, I've gone for that. You like my thought on glaive builds? Oh, here you go. I have a pre-recorded message linking you to a pre-recorded video of my thoughts on glaive builds. Got you covered, Wicked Veer. Problem solved. Alright, I think we have time for 1 or 2 more Void Storms. We got a full squad? We have not. We've got Zers. And Evie's dropped out for the moment, understandably. But yeah, we got 2 open slots at the moment, guys. If you want to be joining in for the last couple of Void Storms here on PC, just send me a message in-game. That is to the Engineering game. I'll bring you on into the squad. And if you don't know how to do that, ! join. We'll give you the details you need. Celeste, make sure you've got your heavy attack bind done correctly. That might be part of the issue. I know some people have had issues with their heavy attack binds. Try invite flyer, we'll see what happens. Excess had dropped out. There we got 1 more spot available, guys. I do like to run with 4 people when we can. When it comes to opening up relics, we'd like to get something shiny. More the merrier when it comes to that. Also, good news, I now have a new cup of tea. These mugs are found. Lovely! There we are. That is a fresh cup of tea. Woo. Our Railjacks have the same colour schemes? You clearly have no taste then. I'm told frequently I have terrible taste in the colour choices I go for. So apparently you have no taste. Sorry to let you know that. How does Lavos work with Railjack? Amazingly. Because Lavos has no energy. Instead, everything is on a cooldown, a 10-second cooldown. And when you consider the cost of Railjack abilities, a 10-second cooldown is an absolute steal. It's a laugh. Oh yeah. He just doesn't have to worry about it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see. Azure, Cindo. Oh, hang on, Cindo. Cindo, Nyx, Venka. Yeah, let's do that one. I'm just going to equip it as is. Yeah, so with normal Warframes, anyone that has energy, the energy cost goes up with each cast, but then comes down again slowly over time. Hildren has the exact same function. The energy cost is replaced with shields, but it goes up on cast and then comes down slowly over time. The problem with Hildren is that the energy, or just general cost over time come down, is linear. But Hildren has a multiplier on the cost because she's using shields. So where a normal Warframe might wait 10 seconds for the cost to come back down again, Hildren has to wait much, much longer than that. So Hildren is not a good pick for Railjack, at least for Railjack ability usage, but Lavos is an absolute laugh. Would Lavos cooldown reducing augment work on Railjacks? I'll be honest, I've not tried reducing his Railjack cooldowns because they're 10 seconds already, which is pretty damn short. You would need to have enemies with you to then use your abilities on to try and reduce those cooldowns if they even work that way. So I don't think it does. I don't think it does because they're separated from him. If they work that way, it's exceedingly niche. Like beyond niche. Flyer has one Axie. Well, we'll do this one Axie then, dude, and we'll take it from there. This might be the last mission, given where we are time-wise. So we'll see how it rocks. On that note as well, guys, make sure you are in for the Platinum giveaway. You can hit it with the blue spanners at the bottom of your chat window there. Make sure you're in it with a chance to win it. Anyone can join in, any platform. Doesn't matter if you are a subscriber, follower, or anything. Everyone's welcome. Unless you're banned from the channel, in which case fuck off. Basically. Alright, let's see. We got a NPC crewmate who'll be handling some of the stuff. We've got Arcwing and Cannon. Alright, cool. So, let's get in position for the cruise ships. Oh god, someone's using that particle ram. The very thing I said not to use because it's obnoxious. Why? Why would you use this? It just puts this horrible overlay over the front of the ship for no good reason. Alright, you take care, Celeste. Have a good one. Hello, Johnny. How are you doing today? It's awesome YouTube video. Great. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy them. Welcome to the Twitch stream, my dude. Let's get up close to this one because we need to Shatterburst it before it's ready to be killed. There we are. Shatterburst has taken off all the defenses, so now we can just kill it. Wonderful. We need to take out a radiator on the asteroid hangar. Is this one the asteroid hangar? Yep, here we go. There we are. That's dealt with. Fast move the ship around. There we go. Lined up for that. Let's mobilize it. Ah, not quite a kill. Not quite a kill. Try again. Hello, Depressed Dan. How are you doing today? Okay, you can't kill it with that. You can't kill it with that, dude. Gotta use the big gun. There we go. There we go. We'll hit it.
Void storm intensifying.
There it is. Alright. We need to destroy that radiator. Where is it? It's probably around here somewhere, so I'm just going to blap. Got it. Another cruise ship. This one we need to Shatterburst, or otherwise just use the artillery. Sorry, the ordnance on it. Yeah, you can see the ordnance didn't take it out. Shatterburst always does. Ordnance can be a mixed bag.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to
I
find out
heard
what's
the
inside.
main gun fire. Might have been a miss. There we go. Alrighty, we are getting there. Let's find some more cruise ships. This one is apparently not dead.
Nice work. Hot shot. Cruise ship down. That clears
Now it is.
space. Enemy cruise ship.
Have I tried the black hole? That's the best? Well, no, it's not the best. I have tried it. I made a guide on this to press down. It is actually not good.
Premier cruise ship on scope.
It's usable, but then you got Seeker Volley here, which just homes in on everything in range. Yeah. Excuse me. If you're looking to recruit people, you should probably try the recruitment chat in game, Johnny C.
Priority target.
Either that or check in with your clan. And if you don't have a clan, find an active clan. It's unlikely to find just a random squad in a Twitch chat. Most people here are watching the game rather than looking to form up a squad for an absolute bastard of a farm.
Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
Homes in but doesn't kill instantly. It'll kill a variety of stuff pretty damn quickly to press down. Believe me, I've done the research on it. I'm literally the guy that researches these kinds of things. I've done the research. Oh, the pain of having someone who doesn't have the bonus damage. There we go. The black hole does not compare to Seeker Volley at all. If you have a clan that's not playing anymore, you don't have a clan. Sorry to break it to you. You may have a clan dojo, but you don't have a clan anymore. Radiator... Probably over there. Probably over there. Has this not died?
One radiator down. Make it 2.
You need to use the main gun.
Opponents marked. Destroy.
Always the main gun. Alright, cool. Thank you. You can't quit, everything is unlocked. Well, you can either look to get more people in, or you can find a clan that has also got everything unlocked. Or you can struggle with not having friends in the game. I don't know how else to put that for you, my dude. A clan is supposed to be more than its research. It's also about the people you have there. If you don't have the people, you don't have the clan. You just have a bundle of research. And if you got everything from there, then what are you holding on to? If they ain't coming back, they ain't coming back. Get some new friends. Can't put it much better than that for you. We have got all of the cruise ships down. We are just waiting on the radiator to pop, and then we'll be good. Trying not to get the ship melted. I don't know if anyone has done that, so I'm going to go do that. Let's go grab that. Launch! Zers can't interact with the console. Okay, Zers, stay near to the console. I'll teleport over in a moment. You stay near to it. I'll teleport in a moment. Let's go. Triple dash for the win! Oh, I love it when I can nail a triple dash like that. How would you get friends in MMOs? Where you get friends normally, you start by talking to people. You invite them to join you on more missions. Next thing you know, you're actually playing together on the regular. Congrats, you made a friend. Zers is struggling. Let's teleport to him. And it's hacked.
Bingo. Crew, trash that radiator.
Ah, I can see why Zers has a problem. Yeah, that is not the way to hit things, or do things, or interact with the console. Well, yeah, that'll do it to you. Am I writing a guide on how to get friends? I am not writing a guide on how to get friends, no.
4.
I feel like there are enough WikiHow pages on that. You should be able to do that yourselves, guys.
Trash the place. Scratch one ship killer.
Hey! Another gold. I'll take it.
Sector cleared.
Am I having insane luck with auto breach today? I always have good luck with auto breach.
Closing out the mission.
Yeah, trade chat is cancer, Depressed, you're very right there. It's at this point where I would honestly like DE to introduce a more robust trading and market system. Not an auto market necessarily. Although, hell, at this point even that could be an idea. If they limited the number of trades based on mastery rank or something like that. Like the number of, not number of trades completed, number of trade offers you could put up if that was locked by mastery rank. But, yeah. The trading in this game can be very hit and miss experience, especially with the more niche items, especially with the non-commodities. What do I have on my barrels on anyway? You can click onto the Warframe Arsenal overlay on the Twitch here, and it will show you what I've got equipped. Billy Chan Club saying, love your videos, cheers for all the hard work, can't get enough. Cheers, my dude, glad you appreciate it. Welcome to the Twitch channel. Although, timing-wise, probably not the best time to join in, as we are at the end of today's stream now, unfortunately. We are going to be wrapping up here. First of all, I'm going to crack open all of the endo packages we got waiting for us. Let's see how much endo we've got undisclosed so far. After that, we got the Platinum Raffle, and then we'll be raiding on over to another part of the Warframe community. Yeah, make sure you get in on that Platinum giveaway, guys. Make sure you hit that blue spanner icon at the bottom of the chat window to enter into that. It's just 100 spanners. You get 300 just for following the channel, so I know you have enough. And of course, if you are enjoying the channel, if you are enjoying not just the Twitch channel here, but the YouTube channel as well, all the bits and pieces I put out, consider hitting the subscribe button. You get to do it for free if you have Amazon Prime to a channel of your choice every month, or it's just a little bit your local currency. Give it a look in, you know? Might just make you better at the game. I can't guarantee that, but no. Powers on not showing on it? Well, that's a bit yikes. Alright, let's have a look. Arsenal, real quickly, powers on. What have I got here as my stand at the moment? So I've got Intruder, 8 seconds to hacking. It slows down the Grineer one. Like the physical movement of it slows down, so it just makes it easier to do, because I do not have the best reaction time. Auto Breach, 30% chance to auto hack. It's just a thing. Hit and Run is good when you're doing the, what do you call it? Lich hunting, because you got so many powers on, so many mercy kills. You get bonus parkour speed on the regular. Otherwise, I'd either go for hard reset if I'm doing high level stuff, or I'd go for, where is it? Untraceable for invisibility on hacking if I'm on not high level stuff. Because then my Sentinel's alive, so I might as well take the free invisibility. But yeah, just an FYI on this as well, this is only active on your Warframe, so if you switch to operator mode and then hack, this mod, none of these mods will be active. So, if you want to experience the Grineer 1 at high and low speed at the same time, switch to operator mode, you can try it out the other way. Alright, so first things first, let's have a look at all of that ender. We got 149 wreckage to melt down, guys. Ooh. Well, this could end up being good. This could end up being good. Let's start just mass clicking everything, using that lovely quality of life feature of the middle mouse click to select all at once. I wish I had a just complete scrap all button. If there is one, I'm not aware of it. But I'm just going to select everything this way. 8 of these, wow. And what do you know, 24,600 additional endo just waiting in all these parts here. I mean, that's no small amount. That is not a small amount. So, yeah. I'll take it. Was this all tonight's run? Pretty much, yeah. I only had a few of them, barely more than a couple thousand lying around before the run today. So, yeah, we've been doing a load of runs, and this is the kind of ender you can get from Railjack, from Void Storms if you're doing them at a decent speed. That is on top of the credits. That is on top of the holokeys. That is on top of the extra relics you get. That is on top of the relic rewards you get. That is on top of picking up the intrinsics. That is on top of everything else you get within Railjack. Altogether. What note did it hit? So we either did Grineer Vale Voidstorms or Grineer Saturn Voidstorms. We did one Corpus mission, but no, we don't need to care about it too much. And you can tell the Corpus one here. You see we got the Glacio and Lathe. We've got a Vort over here. You can see the Corpus one that happened. You were pretty close, Evie. Yeah, you were pretty close. We've been doing this for about a couple hours, Moon Allen. About a couple hours. And that's with a bit of breaking on and off, because, you know, streams being streams. If you hardcore focus this, it would be a little bit higher, probably a little over the 30k mark. Let's take that. Bam. Yeah, that's a tidy sum of endo now, 112,000. Not doing too bad overall. Not doing too bad at all. It means I don't have to touch my collection any bit. I can leave my collection intact. Let's go head over to said collection now. Whilst we do the platinum giveaway. Just gonna take a meander down to the back end of the orbiter here. Why not? Lovely jubbly. It's a beautiful sight. I think I might be okay for endo. So let's have a look at the platinum giveaway, guys. If you've not entered into it yet, tough titties. I'm about to close the entries. You're basically racing me to it. Honestly, I've talked about it so many times now. If there's anyone not entered yet, I don't care. There we are. That is now closed. I'm just going to grab the listings and see who is the winner on this. Should have more than a few names in today. Oh yeah, there's quite a few of you. Just getting the spinner to load. And there it is. Yeah, there it is. We got 66 of you in here today. 66 in it with a chance to win it. Only one of you is going to be taking it away. Only one, and that one today is going to be... Far Awayer. Far Away RR. Far Awayer. Congratulations, you are today's winner of the Platinum giveaway. I'm going to be contacting you here on Twitch in just a moment, a couple minutes after the end of the stream, to get your Warframe username and platform. We'll get that Platinum sent on over to you, my dude. Congratulations on that. Far Away, you are today's winner. And to the rest of you, thank you very, very much for joining in on today's stream. I do hope you have enjoyed yourselves or learned something new. But don't go anywhere just yet. We're going to be raiding on over to another part of the Warframe community. I've got to figure out who, but we are going to be raiding on over. And like I say, love your videos, man. Take care. Thank you very much, dude. Take care of yourself. Absolutely. As I say, don't be rushing off. We want to share the love with another part of the Warframe community. I want you guys to show what we're all about. The positivity, the wholesomeness, and the slightly cheeky learning attitude we have, you know? Who are we going to share that with today, though? Who are we going to say hi to? Let's have a looky-loo here. Ah, there we go. Yes, I intended to raid them on Sunday, but they weren't live at the time. So I have found who we're going to raid. Already found who we're going to raid. We're going to be going over to Neoness. That's who I feel like raiding today. We're going to go over to Neoness. It's already decided. Let's go give him a little bit of love from the Genshin community, from all of you guys here, absolutely. That is all we got time for, though, and I hope you have enjoyed yourselves. I'll see you for some Among Us on Friday, or otherwise some more Warframe on a Sunday. And make sure you don't miss the video that's coming out tomorrow. I think you'll like it. Catch you later. Bye.